Welcome to MMA Fighting's UFC pay-per-view watch party. Watch along with MMAfighting.com as we check out the main card for another UFC blockbuster event. Results, games, surprises, and the best reactions to the craziest moments in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Live around the world on the MMA Fighting YouTube channel. Here are your hosts, Mike Heck and Mr. No Gray Area, Jed Meshew.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the UFC 307 watch party here on MMAfighting.com. Tonight, we come to you live from Bluffton, South Carolina. This is not Command Center 4.0, hopefully by UFC 308. We are at Command Center 4.0. But tonight, we are here in my living room. I am Mike Heck, and the man sitting to my left, Mr. No Gray Area himself, Jed Meshew. Jed, how we doing, buddy?
We're doing great, Mike. I've seen the early stages of Command Center 4.0. Y'all are going to love it when we get there. But most importantly, Mike, against my better judgment and my own benefit, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is not getting wrestled to death as we start round 2 of the Thompson-Buckley fight, which is a deeply funny outcome.
Yes, Wonderboy just keeps kicking Buckley in the face, and it's pretty fun.
Buckley has, one credit to Wonderboy. Honestly, wrestling looks the best it has in years. Buckley has gotten some takedowns, has mostly just been getting boxed up and then ineffectively doing. That was almost very, very fun.
Wonderboy threw the spinning wheel kick.
That was a big left hand from New Monza there.
I love the fact that, because I have a bet on Wonderboy right now. Buckley throwing wild is exactly what I want to see as a Wonderboy better.
This is what I want to see.
Elbows from Wonderboy. These are nasty elbows.
Less what I want to see, the elbow part of this.
This is terrific.
I both have a bet on Buckley, and Buckley is in my fantasy team, so I need him to start having some success as opposed to whatever's happening. Because this ain't it, Mike. It's not it.
This is just the type of these are just the types of fights that Wonderboy wins. Jed looks yoked today, buddy. Been hitting the weights.
Oh, thank you. I actually have, but I don't feel like it's affected. Also, per our wonderful producer, E. Casey Leiden, for us, the time is 3:29, 28, 27 of round 2 for this fight. And as we see, Buckley gets the takedown. Let's go. A little bit of blood on the side of Wonderboy's face, and I assume that's actually Buckley's. Wonderboy's just been getting right back up on the fence, Mike.
Yep, he's doing an incredible job.
Yeah.
He was I think he was a minus 130 in the live odds heading into this.
He was.
This round star, but I thought it would be actually heavier than that. The judging tonight has been...
It's been interesting.
Horrific.
We've been having a fun time with things that are happening. If you're not getting a finish...
Wonderboy with the nice combination. He's
starting to feel himself.
Fun fact, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is 1 day older than I am.
1 day older?
1 day.
So why are you not fist fighting professionally in a cage? He's still doing it at a top 10 level.
He's still doing it because he loves this. He just wants to do it. That's why I don't think he would retire even if he got melted tonight, because he doesn't need to fight. He just likes it. Not a lot of fighters in the same position.
And he also doesn't need to retire. I mean, Buckley, whatever, we have fun at Buckley's expense because it's fun to poke fun at him, frankly. He has said some very silly things, and I'm not a man who's opposed to making fun of a professional fighter. But he is legitimately a top 15 welterweight, however way you cut it. And Stephen Thompson, right now, at least to me, is winning this fight.
I think he's won both rounds so far.
Yeah, but do the judges agree? Who can say, Mike? No one knows what the judges are thinking. Salt Lake City, it's a magical land where anything is possible.
As a fan from Alabama, that Vandy game was rough to watch from MMA Hugh.
Oh, man, MMA Hugh. Good left hand from Buckley. Good left hand from Buckley.
Good counters from Wonderboy.
That Bama game was electric. Buckley actually having some success with
this. This is the kind of thing I was kind of afraid of. Wonderboy with just staying on the feet. He drags him down.
Gets the drag down.
But
still against the fence. He's not getting any of this in space. Thompson's just going to stand back up again unless Buckley can figure something else out to do it.
Buckley's got work to do here.
But onto the Bama Vandy thing, because I do want to mention this. My sister went to Vandy for undergrad and grad. So, my family, I'm home visiting my family and to do this. So we watched into that game, and it was absolutely electric. Freaking Diego.
That's a knee to the nutters.
That's a tough one. Shout out to Diego Pavia, though. What an absolute friggin' legend. That kid rocked. We're ready to go right back.
But you know what? He's the NMF. He's going to be honest with you. If he feels like he's ready, he's just going to tell you. He's not going to milk the clock.
20-second timeout. That's all he wants. Oh, well, we're going a little longer so we can rewatch. I know. 25-second.
Maybe.
Yeah. Didn't get him a lot, but he was like, hey, we're good.
Okay.
We're right back to it.
The sidekicks.
Shifted the cup.
Maybe Wonder Boy, Let's see it again, because I don't think he got him in the nutters. That looked right in the gut.
Yeah.
This is just some gamesmanship by the wily veteran right there.
I mean, that's just veteran savvy.
Buckley with a cartwheel kick.
I think that Buckley can win this round, but he needs to get something in this last 20 seconds because Wonder Boy didn't do too much early, and Buckley had some moments. But whatever this is,
the last 10 seconds is huge.
Somebody do something cool.
Anybody.
Or not.
Wonder Boy with a nice counter right hand. This is a close round.
A very close round.
I
got to tell you, Mike, this was not the fight I was anticipating.
This kind of was. This is what I was hoping for. I knew there was a chance of this. Wonder Boy, despite the Gilbert Burns fight and despite the Bilal fight, and even though he did get stopped by Shavkat, dude impressed me quite a bit in that fight. Shavkat tried his best. Wonder Boy was able to survive for a little while. I think he defended a takedown or two, but he made it way more difficult on Shavkat than people expected. And then eventually it's freaking Shavkat. The dude's about to be the welterweight champion. So
look, I think what you're trying to say, Mike, is that perhaps when I reflexively was like, hey, he hasn't defended a takedown in 8 years and he can't do it, perhaps I should have considered that maybe Gilbert Burns and Bilal Muhammad and Shavkat Rakhmonov are better fighters than Numansa. And you know what? You might be right about that.
I think I have to show the lucky bottoms of the kicks here. We got the cash money on the bottoms. Hopefully it brings some good luck, some good juju to the bank account. And also we'll reveal our punishment bet, which is not looking good for me at all right now.
I mean, did you pick Wonder Boy in the thing?
I sure did.
Then I would say you're actually probably doing great right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. Live odds are
stone pick home. This is
I like Wonder Boy circling close to the fence because he just knows this is the best place to be. Buckley just throwing wild right now.
I gotta tell you, Buckley has decided he is comfortable throwing mitts with him, and it's working. It might get him jawed ultimately, but he is having the most success when he is just biting down and chucking
good
him.
Body kick from Wonder Boy.
It was a fun little inside combo.
Buckley
got jawed there.
Yeah. The counters from Thompson are nasty.
Yeah. And it's because Mike, he's not any slower at all than he was 10 years ago.
Yeah, he's like a 31-year-old. Just fighting it. All right. Separation from Wonder Boy. 355. Oh, I mean.
Our very own Damon Martin makes the broadcast.
48. 3. And hit it, Casey. Now we're in simpatico. 2018 Wonder Boy for a lot of the media. Some have it 1919.
Our very own Damon Martin had it 1919.
Yeah, he does.
I've never known him to be wrong.
Ever.
Well, a few of his rankings I might quibble with, but his belief in someone called Jonathan Jones, who's
out of the rankings now, so we don't have to worry about that until a month from now.
No, because he retires and he won't. Which is kind of interesting because that sort of came up today with the Carla Esparza. Carla is out of our rankings officially due to inactivity. She took 2 years off, comes back. I think if she wasn't retiring, we'd probably reinsert into the rankings. But now that she's retiring, she kind of leaves, which is a little odd, but
yeah,
it's a game.
Sneaky little head kick from Wonder Boy.
I will say Buckley has done better on the feet than I would have imagined. But
He's just
far
getting
worse.
pounded.
He got him.
Oh, he KO'd him. Wow.
Victory! I finally get a win in the fantasy league, Mike. Out of nowhere.
Wow. Good for Buckley, man. He was losing that fight.
I think he was legitimately behind, and out of nowhere, just a right hand while Thompson was trying to fade off to the cage. I want to see the replay because I'm not sure if that was it. I think it was a right hook as Thompson was trying to retreat out the left side against the cage. But he just sort of fell over and crumbled. I mean, he is leaping.
Oh, he jumped.
Just
he
a
left his
leaping
feet.
right hook.
Holy shit.
Just whiff Thompson.
Boom, and he just, bam. That was nasty.
Boom. And fell over. Honestly, terrific work by Mike Beltran.
Yeah, it was really good
That's
stoppage.
exactly the right stoppage. Didn't see that coming. That was sick. And we're on the board, Mike. I would say now you're behind in the game.
I'm probably done.
Now you're behind in the game.
I think I've lost already.
We're on the board.
But fantasy, I'm still alive, so hopefully that works out.
I'm dead in fantasy. 4 of my fighters have turned in goose eggs in fantasy. But Buckley gets a big win. Oh.
He gets a big win in the cage with the fist fighting. Will he get a win with the microphone in his face?
Absolutely no.
But here's the good news. It is 9:57. If we go to a commercial break, if they have to pay the appropriate amount of bills, we may not get a Buckley post-fight interview.
Nah, they're going to give him one after knockout.
Yeah.
Knockout of a Wonder Boy top 10 guy. I doubt Wonder Boy retires, so won't have to be doing that. They'll let Buckley go. Before the sadness happens, who would you like to see him call out? What would you like from him in case he wants to be smart here? I pulled up the rankings. Let's see sort of where.
If he calls out anybody else besides Connor or Bilal,
Connor win?
I think he's okay.
Okay.
I think he's okay.
I was going to go Sean Brady.
Brady would be
Is Jack Della booked?
No, he's been dinged
up. Jack Della would also be acceptable.
Because that reminded me a lot of the JDM win over Gilbert Burns.
Honestly,
from behind, third round.
Yeah, didn't even think about that, but you're 100% right.
I'm curious what the scorecard.
I just want a reasonable call out from him. A call out that can happen.
JDM would be an excellent call.
JDM would be young guy, got some heat to him. You're not getting Shavkat Bilal. You could call out Usman. I wouldn't hate it. I don't think you'll get it, but that's at least fine.
Honestly, I don't even hate a Colby call out right now.
That'd be fine too. I want a call out that could happen.
All right, let's see what this man has to say here. Buckley is we're coming for that third. He's gonna call it Bilal. I could feel it. Let's see. Oh! You know what? He called out Kamaru Usman. Great job. That is an excellent call out. Well done.
A tip of the cap to you, sir.
You know what? I'm going at the end of this. I might actually make an Instagram video saluting this call out because this is excellent work. That was just excellent work.
That is exactly work. You know what this shows me? I mean, we all know he watches us, the millions of fans that watch the MMA Fighting Podcast, YouTube. He learned a lesson. He's heard us just rake him over the coals for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not going to call out somebody unreasonable. I'm going to come in here. Gave his props. Gave the props to Bilal. Said
put
Bilal.
Put the champ over. Put Shavkat over.
Yeah. Bilal, I would like to fight you, but I think I'm one away. You settle up with Shavkat. Usman, get your ass in here. A+ work. The man is learning, and I respect the hell out of that. Buckley, what a career turnaround.
Well done.
If we could just get Jamal Hill to listen to us, then we'd be on to something.
I mean,
I'm stunned.
I don't think we can. I don't think that'll ever happen.
Oh, Pennington rocking the Jazz uni.
Well done. Walking in with Tisha, who already fought, but I assume this was filmed long before.
Probably,
there's Julianna Pena.
Not 100% sure.
Peña just stoic.
Man,
She looked at the camera.
I got to tell
There's
you,
a salute.
I didn't anticipate being like, well done, Joaquin Buckley. Way to
Mike's
go.
standing ovation for Buckley was not on my bingo card. He did the thing.
He did the
All
thing.
we ask is you do the thing and do it right. Calling out Conor and then tripling down on it is not doing the thing. I love the Usman call out. I don't know if he gets it, but it is a good, solid call out.
Here's the thing. I don't know if he gets it. He can get it. It's a call out that could happen, and now it can happen. If he just goes backstage and uses that, less than optimal mic times, like, I'd like to fight Usman. It's just not the same as being in the ring and doing that and saying, hey, I want this. Because Usman's got to fight somebody. And I think we've all thrown out the idea. There was a brief window where it looked like somehow Usman might sneak into a title fight, which was categorically insane. But we were talking about it pre-show. The idea of Usman fighting Wonderboy makes sense. I don't think Usman wants to fight Wonderboy now, not off this loss. And he's going to have to fight somebody. Why not? Usman can probably look at that and say, I can win that fight. I can absolutely win that fight. And if Usman gets one win, he's right back in contention. I think he could have gone a lot of ways. I thought it was great. That's the best work Joaquin's done in a long time.
Well done. I don't have anything to say. People and even the people in the chat putting him over. This is great. This is way different than March. Way different.
Super different than March.
Or not March. May.
Whenever it was. May.
That St. Louis right. Or early June. I don't remember. W night for Buckley, adjusted on the feet for Thompson, did a good call out, made a great promo.
He did.
And honestly, what helped him too was that the timing of it all. It was like 2 minutes before he got a quick interview. Joe asked him, how do you feel? Yeah. Who do you want to fight? Bing, bang, boom, gone.
Got it.
Well done.
Did not anticipate that happening today.
No.
Great, though. I'm a huge fan of that win. Cash is a bet for me. I'm also super happy because I almost went Buckley by decision, thinking that this would be a terrible lay and pray. And so instead I was like, let's just play it safe. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
And our future one, I'm going to get money guns for our next watch party. And every time I hit a bet, I'm just going to fire $1 bills around the command center / your living room.
We should get like one of those phone booths that just shoot money. We try to catch it.
Yes.
Love that. Little Chuck E. Cheese style.
I've always wanted to do one of those. They seem like the most fun thing in the world.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The Ron Perlman promo is playing right now. We're showing highlights of Julianna Pena submitting Amanda Nunes.
And Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, we are now is Kayla versus Ketlin opening the main card now? Was that the shift that was made?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I think that's a solid opener. Probably.
It's a good tone setter. You can build upon the story.
It depends how the fight works. I know.
Yeah, well,
on this particular couch, there's a lot of potential belief that this may go 15 less than thrilling minutes.
This could go 90 seconds, or it could go a sloggy 50.
Ooh, I changed because I've been vacillating. I do have a bet on Harrison inside the distance, just because I think it's probably a coin flip, and I got plus money odds at it. Yeah. And I ultimately settled on my pick for a prediction as Harrison KO round 2.
Oh,
but
I need Harrison decision very badly.
That's the thing. I was vacillating between that. So,
and I literally think we have all the same picks in the main card. So I'm screwed. Like I'm absolutely.
If we're playing
screwed.
if
unless you just want to do a main card battle, but I don't want to change. Yeah, I'll let you decide.
Well,
let's build a little.
You're definitely
anticipation. I'm out. I'm out if we call it.
We're on all the same,
and we haven't even revealed the thing.
If we're on all the same, theoretically you may be able to chop if you get exactos on everything.
Yeah, but I have like the same stuff. I have like all decisions outside of the main event.
Yeah,
and
that's this is the punishment you get, Mike, for choosing to believe in Oven St. Preux. That was just a bad decision.
And Wonder Boy and
Wonder Boy, you were 2 minutes away from being a genius.
Real good. If I just took freaking Court McGee would have been like the play.
Man, regretted not betting Court McGee.
Yeah.
I even picked Tim Means to win the fight. But I was like, that fight should have been a coin flip. And instead it shouldn't have been because Court McGee was massively better than Tim Means.
John Anik's suits are always just absolutely spectacular.
Also, shout out to Anik. I saw his 100th pay-per-view consecutive for the UFC. So
a little golf clap for John Anik.
It's an absolutely unbelievable thing to do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I wonder how many pay-per-views Rogan's called.
I mean, we could actually do that math. I think he started as an actual caller, like 34, maybe.
I think it was earlier.
No, that's earlier. Because there was a weird gap where he was like the backstage reporter at like 10 or 12, and came in, but then he missed a couple for some stuff.
Yeah.
But very close to 300 pay-per-views, like probably 270.
Because he's missed all the internationals.
He's missed internationals later, so maybe 250. We could do that math. Somebody in the chat who feels like looking that up.
Somebody's going to look it up, which would be incredible.
I would say 247 is a guess that I'm going to throw out with some level of confidence to it. But 100 of these things is damn impressive. Because I will tell you all this. Mike and I talked about it after the last watch party, which was my first full-time doing it. This is way harder than you think it is.
It's a lot.
I do video all the time for us. We do BTLs, do podcasts, do all this stuff. And it's super fun, and I'm in no way complaining about it. I had a blast doing the watch party. I was very excited about this one. But at the end of it, you realize that 4 hours of broadcasting is exhausting. And it's 4 hours. He's doing 7, and he's doing fight week, and he's got to do all the prep work and do the fighter meetings. It is an unbelievable accomplishment. Man is an Iron Man for what he does. I got a lot of respect for it, even more than I had before.
And I actually think on his podcast, they're doing a live show at 3:30 a.m. or something.
Absolutely nuts.
He's a monster.
Man is a workhorse.
They were showing Khalil Rountree just deading people. Lots of highlights there. Oh, that oblique kick was so brutal to poor Modestus Buckley.
Man, so things will go really bad for me if Khalil Rountree wins, but it would objectively be deeply funny.
It would be literally the end of all the contests. If Alex Pereira loses tonight, that's so bad.
It'd be really, really funny.
My first round pick. I lose every contest we've done this year if Alex Pereira loses tonight.
No,
I lose the fan. I lose
you won't win fantasy
promotion draft.
Oh yeah,
I lose and I'm in deep trouble with fantasy, real deep trouble, especially with the points AKs and Shaheen. Well, AK specifically.
AK is ahead right now in points per player. So I don't actually, Casey. Maybe we do have some of this stuff up as well, but if you're not keyed in, our fantasy league is well underway as we continue to finish this out. Currently, Shaheen, no longer with us, villainous traitor that he is.
The Shaheen Al-Shadi suckbags.
They are currently ahead on points, but he's had more players compete. AK is just behind him. I am functionally dead. Joaquin Buckley is the first fighter I've had of 6 that actually won their fight. I took some risks. None of them paid off. And Mike has yet to contribute. Mike is being a pacifist.
Oh, there
it is.
Now.
Oh, there we are.
What a legend.
And Mike's being a pacifist, but tonight he has 3 people to be exact,
this year.
competing. AK does not have anyone competing tonight. Shaheen has Kayla Harrison, who will be up next, is his lone fighter competing. But if Pereira loses, you're still okay because you still got 11 other fighters to deliver.
Oh, there it is. There's the full graphic right there. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, I have Alex Pereira, I have Raquel Pennington, and I have the legend Jose Aldo. Now, to be fair, Alessandro Costa was supposed to fight 4 days after we drafted our teams. And then, things happened, and his opponent ended up getting finished in the second round.
If he had fought, that might have been great.
Oh, that would have
if I had wheels, I'd be a wagon.
Yeah, that would have been the pick of the draft.
No. You actually do have the pick of the draft. It's Max Holloway. Max Holloway was the actual pick of the draft, and he'll be fighting in 3 weeks. We'll be on either this couch or the command center over yonder.
In daylight, by the way.
Oh, my. I forgot that it's how. Oh, yeah.
Prelims at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Do you know how
For 308.
excited I am about
That's
that?
it's my favorite pay-per-view of the year just for that purpose.
I mean, this is an entirely personal, selfish reason. I will get to go back to Atlanta at like not an ungodly hour
It's
because
beautiful.
of that. I didn't think about this at all because like I'm going back to Atlanta after all of this is done. So I'll be driving at like 5 a.m. I'll be huffing my happy ass back up, which is miserable. But after, oh man, Abu Dhabi, shout out to you.
Terrific.
And also that card is insane.
It's very, very good. We were running it down earlier, and like Miktabek Oralby and Rebechki is on that card, just buried on the prelims. That's just how good that card is.
Dude.
That fight is
Fight's a banger.
Yeah, it tugs
It's
at the
also
heartstrings.
lightweight, you know.
Yeah, like hashtag lightweight.
Hashtag lightweight. Ooh, rocking the Utah hockey team.
Yeah.
There we go.
He knows how to get the fans on his side. He knows what he's doing.
I mean, it's just cheap. You got to do it. So I was debating like what to buy for this, and I did purchase, which did not come in the mail in time, a custom Boop T-shirt that I intended to wear for this, but I got to it too late and it just didn't happen. And then I was like looking through like jazz throwbacks, like just rock one, but they were fairly expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think Vox is going to pay for me to get like a jazz starter jacket, but it would have been sick.
The hat I was thinking about, and I almost thought about getting like a Jeff Hornacek jersey or something. I mean, what a pull right there.
Shout out
to Jeff Hornacek.
All right.
Byron Russell.
And we're about to start
the Kayla
getting
Harrison
some walks.
promo as she chucks around Holly Holm.
Kayla Harrison has carried herself with main character energy all week.
Yes.
She is very of the belief that she is the best fighter in the world. And I tend to agree with her thoughts on this matter.
We might actually have a special guest joining us.
Ooh.
His name is Shiloh. He's
Shiloh.
sleeping over here. I thought for sure he'd be sitting right between us, but
just you wait. Shiloh's going to steal the show.
Yeah.
I met Shiloh for the first time. Shiloh, you guys aren't even going to want us to be here anymore. You're just going to want the Shiloh cam.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see how he reacts if something big happens and we get up and yell and scream. Then, if he barks and yells with us, it's a viral clip.
Then we know. That's how you know it was really an important moment. If Shiloh's quiet, it wasn't.
I feel like these two ladies, like Pennington, I think has had a terrific week. She goes out there and wins. I think she's had a great week. If these two have really done a great job, like you said, Kayla looks like a star. She acts like a star. She carries herself like a star.
She has presence. Like
Kellen Vieira seems just like very upset and angry and is taking all of this personally. And the way, even the look in her eye, this is not fake, phony, baloney stuff from Kellen Vieira. She is like legitimately pissed off right now that she's not even being talked about, that she's being completely overlooked. And it's going to be wild. Oh, now you can see what Shiloh does when he sleeps.
Oh, Shiloh is chasing
something. You'll probably hear him yelping around a little bit, but
shout out to Megan O'Leary, who also
is probably gonna hop on a red eye and jump on an NFL game.
I did not realize that she did that until this year. I was like, that's Megan O'Leary at a 1 p.m. game. I mean, she literally just left the arena. It was like
after 3:06.
Yeah, peace out.
The longest card of all time.
Oh, it's 3 a.m. I gotta hop on a jet, so I gotta get.
And here she comes, Kayla Harrison, who, by the way, if you talk to Don Davis, ran away from terrified of Larissa Pacheco, who she beat twice already, and terrified of Chris Cyborg, who a fight that she's asked for like 3 years. So that whole thing's ridiculous. What did you think of PFL dropping today the Larissa Pacheco?
I respect it.
Beating Kayla.
I think it's
like that better. I think it's
very silly. I think it's very, very silly to do because on one level you are basically drawing attention to the fact that the best fighter you've probably ever had on the roster just left you. But I'm I'm a man who will respect Petty. I'll always respect Petty. And was it Petty? Sure. Did it ruffle some feathers amongst MMA media people who are like, this is low class? Yeah, whatever.
I didn't mind the video.
It's fine.
Piggybacking on top of Don's comments, because I think Don is well aware that he looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares all that much. It's just so funny to me that his whole thing is like, I'm not Dana White. We are not the UFC. We listen to the people. We listen to the fans, all this stuff. PFL fans, not one person. Like if Dana talking about Francis running from John and leaving for easier fights, 50% of the fan base is like, yeah, he sure did. Not one PFL fan was like, yeah, Don's right. Caleb quit. To cut to 135, mind you, and compete in a weight class, she said she would have to cut body parts off of herself in order to actually make the weight.
I don't know how she does it.
I don't either.
She looks the worst I've seen someone since Connor at 145.
Yeah.
And Connor legitimately looks skeletal at times, which really drives home the point that Alex Pereira is a Martian because he, weighed 230 today.
Which is
doesn't look like he's dying on the scale. Like, he doesn't look good, but he does not look like a hair's breadth from death like Kayla does to make 136. And he is losing so much weight. It is unreal.
Let's see if we could see any celebs in the crowd. There's Jamal Hill because he goes to every card. As the new champion, Merab Billy is there as well.
Hey, shouts to Merab. He's figuring it out.
Minus 1,700 that Merab gets in some sort of altercation with a fan tonight. Is that Aljo?
I'll say, is that Aljo with him? I couldn't quite tell.
With the yellow
I
hat
assumed
on.
It was, but couldn't quite tell.
Aljo in the house. Ketlin Vieira about to step into the cage, looking very confident, looking ready to go. This is going to get pretty interesting if this gets to round 2.
I am really starting to rethink that Kayla's just going to kill her. I think I talked myself out of my belief that Kayla's just going to run roughshod of this division because, that usually doesn't happen, etc. And now I was like, Kayla's going to tackle her and just run her over. And Ketlin Vieira is extremely tough, extremely durable.
I'll even finish once.
The physicality difference between these two women is substantial.
Yes.
Kayla Harrison is carved out of stone.
Ketlin is really milking this inspection zone.
Hey, she's getting ready.
She must have a DraftKings sponsorship, which much respect.
More FanDuel guy myself.
That time. Yes. I feel like
I'm a professional.
Doesn't include selling out. Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation.
Man, Wayne's World feels like a movie that was well ahead of its time.
Oh, so good.
Unbelievable.
So good. My wife and I were driving back from North Carolina. We were just quoting it the whole ride home while my kid was sleeping in the back. And I was like, a gun rack? A gun rack. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. What am I going to do with a gun rack? Oh, so good. Buff man, getting us locked and loaded here.
And I'm enjoying this delicious beverage that gives me energy.
Yes.
If anyone from beverage companies would care to reach out about sponsorships.
Yes. Do you gauge temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius?
I'm a Kelvin man myself.
Oh my God. What a pull. What a pull.
Really good about
oh my
that
God,
one.
That was great. You cracked yourself up.
I did. I felt really good about it.
Gail Harrison closing as a minus 950 favorite.
That's substantial.
She looks pretty healthy tonight.
I mean, this is the question with her, right? Because she's killing herself to make this weight.
Yeah.
How diminished does she get back in replenishing? We haven't really ever seen her get hurt at 145. Holly didn't do anything to make her. Is there a world where her chin is not as good because she's cut however many? I'm guessing 20 plus pounds. Does her cardio suffer, particularly at altitude, if Ketlin can drag this a little longer? Honestly, not sure it will matter.
I don't know. Like I don't like we talked about earlier. This fight could end literally in seconds.
There are questions.
Interesting statistic. Ketlen Vieira 3-0 as an underdog.
I used to, when I was, I do know BetSport obviously, and that used to be a thing I looked at all the time, just like dog records, because sometimes it's interesting and it's certainly kind of maybe indicative that Vegas perennially gets somebody wrong. But I kind of stopped doing it because it takes a little bit of time.
Vieira is ready to go. By the way, we will give our scores in between each round, and we'll post them on the screen so you guys can see what we're thinking. Mark Goddard in the cage and not that Jamoke from earlier during the Cesar Almeida fight.
And so we're clear, I may have a bet on Harrison inside the distance. I would like Shaheen to not win points. So if Kelly wanted to pull this upset, that'd be terrific.
Or if Kayla wins by decision, that would be pretty good for such a high draft.
That's still better.
Plus, I would cash a plus 100 ticket.
Kayla was, I think, my number 3 draft pick on the board.
Kayla, nice left hand after a nice leg kick from Vieira. Kellen looks like...
Kellen is a large woman.
Yeah.
She is not small in there.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how much... She actually looks bigger than Kayla. Like, Kayla's obviously much more filled out.
Man,
I like the movement here. Staying away. I think the leg kicks are going to be... I mean, they need to be short and sweet.
Everyone just be kicking those calves.
A lot of circling to the right. She's getting a little close to the fence. There's that little leg kick right at the calf, right below the calf.
Casey, our time is a little off.
Yeah, sorry.
Right now.
4:04, 4:03, 4:02, 4:01. We'll tell you when 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3:51, go. All right, we're back. She tried the little ankle pick, left hand in the ankle pick. Harrison with the left hand.
Harrison just really trying to get Vieira back to the fence.
She got hit and she shot.
She got hit, change levels. Now she's got the over under. But Vieira doing a really good job of keeping distance here, keeping space.
Knee of the body. Good shots to the body from Vieira with her back against the fence.
But Kayla's got the hands locked in the over under. And I suspect we're going to be taking a ride here in the not too distant future.
Yeah. I like these knees to the body from Kayla.
Knees. Trying to get
Vieira can get off the fence here and get some separation and find her way back to the center of the cage right now. That's a huge win for her.
Harrison's really looking for this inside leg reap. But Vieira's judo black belt, obviously it's not the same level at all as a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. But she is not entirely unaware of how things work here.
She almost got some separation. The hands are not locked anymore.
Harrison now reaching back, reclosing the grips. Again, looking at that inside leg reap. Just some work here, pummeling inside.
This is kind of the fight we're afraid of, but
fight that I thought could happen.
I didn't think it would happen this quickly. There's in the corner, in the fence.
I mean, this is currently...
that was a nice little knee from Kayla.
Kayla's going for a couple of those little knees over the blocking down arm of Vieira. She hasn't landed anything major, but it's a nice look.
I wonder how long Goddard is going to allow this, because he's shouting at him.
Goddard's giving to that. I would personally intervene at this point in time. Nothing substantive is happening.
Now, we can't fully hear. It's very faint in the background. I would assume the Salt Lake crowd is booing heavy right now because they hate all of this.
Ooh, good little
Kel with the right hand. That's a huge win for her.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best Ketlin can hope for there. Is hey, get off the cage.
Nice leg kick. This is good stuff here.
Harrison doing a lot of the feinting you see from someone who's not a comfortable striker.
Man, this is going to be interesting. Oh, good body kick from Kayla.
Good body kick from Kayla.
Just get in there and just thump. Use that force.
Thing is, I feel confident that Kayla may not be like a technically good striker. I'm pretty sure she can hit somebody real hard because look at her.
Yeah.
So
you train at ATT with who you train with.
She gets a little more confident in releasing the hands. It'll set everything up. Everything works collectively.
You get Dakota Ditcheva just chucking high kicks.
Oh, that was a
That's a takedown.
Oh, that's a takedown, and we're moving right to the backpack.
Yeah, you got to be
right into the backpack.
Be perfect with those kicks. Oh, good job by Vieira.
Vieira just bailed to screw it, you can have top half. It was a great little intro or entrance from Kayla there. Punched her way in. Vieira got a little too squirrely.
I like what I'm seeing as a plus 100.
Smash, moving to top.
Oh, this is
finishing. Bad. And bring those elbows to bear, baby girl. And let's cash my ticket.
Oh, there it is.
That was a big time elbow.
Let's see if she can get out of this round. This is not good.
Vieira is now really trying to save herself with movement.
Let's see if she can sneak out the back there.
21 seconds.
Oh, man. 15 seconds left.
This is the physicality difference.
Yeah, this is actually not a bad spot for Vieira.
She's going to make it to the end of the round.
She's going to make it to the end of the round.
Just 4, punch her out.
Yep. Well, Kayla definitely won the first round.
Kayla wins the first round.
10-9 Kayla.
10-9 Kayla.
All right.
I don't have a board. 10 points for Kayla Harrison.
Yeah, but don't worry. You will see the board.
10-9. 10.
For Kayla Harrison.
Oh,
yes. Vieira, you can see like the frustration. She's like, "Damn it, I was doing perfect." You gotta like those leg kicks have to be below the calf and they have to be lightning.
They just can't be naked. You gotta. There has to be some setup going.
She threw. I want to see the replay on the takedown because it looked like she threw like a hard body kick.
Here we go. That's a body kick from Kayla.
That was the Kayla body kick. It was real nice.
And Kayla in. No, yeah, she threw a punch. Kayla punched in, ducked under, changed to the hips.
Fair enough.
But this is where I'm saying, like, until she gets you down, obviously, if she's not getting the takedowns, if you can force her into the clinch, Kayla's not Kayla. The difference between her and literally everyone she will fight if she is on the floor, is a chasm that I do not believe can be overcome. It is like Khabib. Once Khabib got you down, curtains.
All right, we are underway with round 2. Let's see if the time's lined up. Casey, you're just 1 second behind us. Mm-hmm. Or in front of us, excuse me. 45, 44, 43, 42. Yeah, we're pretty damn good. Whatever.
Close enough.
Second is. Well done.
See if Vieira is a little more cautious after that, just because it went so calamitously bad for
her. Good little right hand from Kellen.
Good inside leg kick from Kayla.
Sneaky. That's right on top of the Monster Energy can.
I mean, I would also enjoy Monster, or I could enjoy Red Bull or Celsius or any energy drink. NOS. If someone would like to pay me money to drink it on stream, reach out and let me know.
Have you ever had the Gatorade fast switches?
No.
Oh my God.
Also, I mean, I'm a mercenary. I'll take money to promote any product. Reigns are hot garbage. Those things are bad.
Okay.
You're gonna need to pay me more money to think they're not bad, and you can, but I've tried them. Don't like what I'm tasting.
I'll tell you the greatest energy drink of all time. And I don't know if it even exists anymore. Zions.
Oh, I mean, we are a program of science.
Yes.
We're a website, podcast, or YouTube network of science.
Oh, man.
That and corn nuts. Give me a little science and some corn nuts, and that's
Modelo.
A good Saturday night.
All the old sponsors of
the thing is, I actually do like Modelo. I think Modelo is a good generic beer.
Okay.
You know? Like, if you're just doing not craft, that's a perfectly good beer.
Is that an eye poke? Oh, a slight one. Or maybe it's just some gamesmanship.
Kayla does not have a lot of good entries here, as Kelly does not want to be around her.
I mean, she's athletic. She looks like she's slowed down a touch.
And she doesn't have the footwork to get inside.
There's that sneaky leg kick. That's what she's got to keep doing. Oh, good right hand. Kayla's definitely slowing down on the feet. Oh, right hand from Kellen again. Okay.
Kellen's starting to push Kayla back a little more, too, which I think is more effective. Now Kayla just bullies her way into a clinch. It is. Well, I want to see if she does something different, because the first time she was in this first round, it was all this over-under position, looking for an inside leg reap, getting that trip sequence going. And Kellen was really well prepared for that. And ultimately ended up being a stall. She's still going right back to that inside sort of Uchi spot. And
Goddard's warning. Is she warning Vieira about grabbing the glove, or is
I
Kayla
would-
grabbing the fence? Is that what that is?
I would
no, she
guess
doesn't
he
have
was
it in
warning
there.
about grabbing
Oh, good
the
check
glove.
left hand. Another.
But Kayla
counter
doesn't.
right.
That was a really nice knee.
That was nice.
This is also what I'd like to
Oh,
see. Ooh, good elbow.
Oh, both trading elbows.
Really good elbow from Ketlin there.
Oh,
If
it's
she
a tight
can't
round.
if she can't get her down, I'd like to see Kayla start a little more roughhouse tactics. Get those elbows working. Get those punches in.
Should be physical. Be a hoss.
I mean, it's the strongest style. Hoss, glory kickboxer.
Oh! Vieira with an elbow
really
again.
good elbow from
That
Ketlin.
one caught
That
her.
one got her to stand up and take notice.
I thought she wobbled a touch. I thought she was going to wobble.
Kellen's winning this round.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, Kayla's busted up. Kayla's got a knot, and she's busted up just over her right eye. Look at that. Look at that knot. That thing is ballooning up. As soon as we get a break and we're out to space, you'll see it.
Yeah,
but there is a mouse on her forehead. I mean, Vieira's been extremely strong in this over on the clinch. Look at that little knot.
Oh, that is
a little walnut right here.
Golf ball.
Right there.
Yeah. It looks like someone threw a golf ball in her head and it got stuck.
Yeah, it's just implanted right there, and it's cut.
That
was 100% that elbow.
Break this up, I think. Yep, there it is.
It's 100% that elbow. Now check out this.
20 seconds.
Check out this walnut. I mean,
Kellen just needs to chuck him right now.
Vieira's going to be using confidence.
Good leg kick from Vieira.
Ooh, little head kick from Kayla.
Oh, Vieira's confidence is rising right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
They really should have taught Kayla a jab. That would have been helpful.
I think it's a Vieira round, yeah.
That's definitely, I mean, I think it's 100% a Vieira round.
These judges could look at things very differently, but I'll say it.
This is a very hard.
What are the peeps saying, Casey? Are the peeps agreeing with us? Is it 19s? We thinking 19s?
It's really hard for me to imagine this isn't 1-1.
Yeah.
Which I got to tell you, didn't see that coming.
Yeah. This is bam! That was filthy. Look at Kayla's face when she gets elbowed. Oh, that's the second one. The second one was worse. The first one's the one that gave her the walnut. The second one was real bad.
I mean, Kayla can't close the distance effectively. She's just kind of got to YOLO this. She's just got to accept that she's going to get hit. She's taking some good shots. You have to assume that in the third round, Ketlin is less likely to have fight finishing power, and she's just got to say, "Screw it, I'm going to get inside on you."
And she looks
come
fresher.
Hell or high water.
She looks way fresher.
Because she can't do another round like this. She's not winning in the clinch. Vieira is stymieing her takedowns and landing better shots in the clinch.
Kayla's nose is jacked up too.
Kayla's got a little blood popping. She's in a fist fight right now.
Yep. A little. Oh, respect. All right.
Respect.
Multiple high fives and a
There you
bow.
go. Oh, and
okay.
a bow. Okay. Just killing time.
Leg kick from Kayla.
That might.
Damn.
Leg kick drops Vieira.
Oh, good knee.
It's like the third one that sent Vieira to the canvas just because Vieira's on one foot when it's
Vieira with a great job avoiding the takedown.
I can't believe. I thought that front headlock series would be like, okay, Kellen's cooked now.
Oh, good counters from Ketlin.
Kayla needs jab, 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 double.
Kayla just lulled Vieira into a false sense of security and then kicked her leg almost off her body.
She's done it a couple of times.
Yeah, real nice.
It's catching her when Vieira's on one foot and dropping her. Aaron Bronstetter is incorrect.
Yeah, it's bad. Apparently we're wrong.
Kevin Ioli is also
Everybody
incorrect.
is saying 2018 Harrison.
You people are not watching this fight. Sick.
I think the chat's saying 1919.
Yeah, that's the correct score.
There we go. Shout out Ryan Frederick, the first Ryan Frederick score update of the festivities.
Yeah, I think this is this is a very clear Kevin Vieira round.
There's a leg kick below the calf. Is Kayla's foot bleeding too? I can't tell.
Can't tell. I mean,
This
is the worst she's looked. She is, yeah. This is the worst she's looked in a fight. I mean, even the Pacheco fight, like that was a fun fight, but she didn't get knotted up like this.
She has slowed down quite a bit. Like those strikes you can see from a mile away. This is Ketlyn's chance, man. But she can't get too close. She can't get taken down here.
I mean, Harrison is just this is what an underdeveloped fighter looks like. There you go. Changes into a single, but it's not. She's not really a wrestler. Power. This you gotta finish this.
Yep,
she's got
huge.
Change, drop down, lift, and finish. Oh, you needed to grab that fence, girl.
What's going to happen? You're not going to take a point.
Harrison gets a much-needed takedown. Vieira's full guard up against the fence, so Vieira has an opportunity to maybe initiate a stand-up sequence, but
she should probably
I think again the physicality once Harrison's on top is going to be hard.
Yeah,
it's getting once she's on top. I think it's going to be really hard to get up from her. But if you can stymie that, Vieira 1,000,000,000% should have grabbed the fence.
What do you think Shaheen Al-Shadi is thinking right now as somebody?
Hey, winning, it's a win.
Drafted was Kayla his first pick?
I think so. Kayla was my number 3 on the board, I believe.
Yeah.
But John Jones was my number 1, and then Kayla was 2 or 3. It's like, yeah, obviously she's gonna dominate, and it's been a tough road for her.
Yep.
Let's
see if Vieira
she got about 2 minutes left to functionally get this W. Doesn't matter if it's not the prettiest; she will get a title fight as long as she gets the win here.
Oh, 100%.
But honestly, this performance makes me a lot more interested in her fighting a Raquel Pennington if Rocky retains. Like. Because Rocky's going to fist. Rocky's going to fist. No, I don't. She'll kill Peña.
Okay.
She'll kill Peña.
We'll do it in Salt Lake City, and maybe Peña.
Maybe she'll kill Peña.
5 rounds after cutting to 35, and she can't hit 36. She has to hit that last pound, which is the toughest one.
Peña is a terrible striker.
Yeah, but she doesn't stop.
Yeah.
She can just wear on.
I'm real confident.
Oh, those elbows are nasty.
I'm real confident Harrison kills Peña. Pennington after this performance. I will still be picking Kayla, but and at this point, Vieira just needs to get up. She's trying to initiate a sequence. Kayla is keeping great head pressure and saying, "No, ma'am, we stay here."
I'm stunned that Vieira has just kind of like let Kayla do whatever she wants this round.
Yeah. Oh, and we're moving to mount.
Yeah, now we got full mount. Just survive, Kellen. At least
get
let
the
my
finish.
plus 100 hit.
Get the finish, baby.
That's bad.
I have a plus 120 ticket on Inside the Distance.
Oh, but Shaheen.
Get the finish.
But Shaheen.
Yeah.
Finish.
He gets an extra 20 points or whatever. I don't care. Give me the finish. Give me my money. Come on, Kayla.
I don't know if she's got enough.
I don't think she's going to get it. That's a good turn.
Vieira can stand up. Oh, no.
Oh, across. No. Oh, and Vieira just bails. We're going to go. You're going to cash your bet. I think we're done here. And this is a wrap.
16 seconds to go.
Vieira, too tough.
Yep.
Hey, respect to her. But championship medal, getting the 3rd round takedown she needed.
Don't get deaded.
I don't think she can.
Up kick to the face.
All right.
Good win for Kayla. She's getting a title shot.
10-9 Kayla, 29-28 Kayla
crowd
overall.
Cheering? Okay. All right. I've never seen Kayla Harrison look like that before.
No, even the Pacheco one. Like she lost the fight. It was a hard ass fight, but she didn't get lumped up, you know? Honestly, terrific performance.
And terrific matchmaking.
Yeah.
Like really good matchmaking.
I mean, yeah, because now, especially, that was a really nasty elbow. Now that we've seen this fight, like it makes a little more sense. Okay, we don't need to rush her into a title fight to make sure she gets a little more work in. Yeah.
I was real curious because one of my other big questions, and I somewhat had it with Holly Holm, but I just didn't think Holly was going to be quick enough to land anything of significance. Can Kayla's chin take a big shot? And boy, did it. Because she took some.
A couple of those elbows were real gnarly.
Yeah, they were bad. I wonder what the. Let's see what the. Shaheen said Isaac Bulgaria was his real first pick all along. Terrific.
That's fair. I mean, look, Shaheen gets on the board. That's
a win.
It's 120 points, I think, is what we do for a ranked. I'm sorry, 125 points for Shaheen.
There you go. I'm sure he wanted more out of that, though.
Definitely was hoping for a little more, but Get on base.
So one judge got it right.
230-27. She didn't even need the last round.
Yeah.
At
least one judge scored it correctly.
Maybe we go rewatch
Kayla
it.
by unanimous decision. Mikey Heck cashes his first bet of the day. Plus 100. Kayla by decision. Boom.
Way to go. I lose that bet, but it's okay. I don't remember what my prelim bets are. I have to pull up the last
That's a
one.
perfecto in the Pick'em League too.
Ooh, you got points then on old Pick'em.
Yep.
You're chasing me down.
Oh, I'm done. I cannot mathematically catch you. It's not possible.
You're 100 points down with 4 to play.
And we have the same fighters winning all 4 fights.
Do we have them in the same ways?
No.
What do you have?
That's why I
do you
suggest
have Holland winning?
Yes.
How do you have him winning?
Decision.
Okay, so do I. Jose Aldo?
Decision.
Stick. Pennington?
Decision.
Okay. Pereira?
KO. Round 2.
Okay, so you can get 25 points.
I can't win unless we
You
just
physically
switch to
cannot.
all main, just did main card. Kayla saying the right things.
Also,
Don Davis won't agree with you, but
they did a great job on that mouse.
they sure did.
I mean, it's still there, but
All right. Is she going to cut a promo here? Let's see.
there you go.
The queen is home, and I'm coming for
that
that fucking
effing gold. It's a children's show, Mike.
No, it isn't.
It's a children's show, Mike. Think of the kids,
Think of the
Michael.
children.
Think of the kid. Think of Shiloh.
Have we seen... Rashad is just dreamland right now. We got Rashad. We got Cowboy. Just yoked up. Corey Sandhagen. All right. I see Neil Magny back there. There's the new champ, Rob Billy. Aljo self-promoting himself with the Funk Harbor rum t-shirt on.
I won't say the people I spoke to. I wanted to buy Funk Harbor and do a taste test because I want to do let's test people's alcohol, and I was told that we're not allowed to do that on
Okay.
Because I was like, hey, maybe we can push for this and make it happen in the future. But I was like, I really want to try Aljo's Funk Harbor just because I want to. I don't think Proper 12 is very good. It's whiskey, whatever. It's not great whiskey. But I was like, a lot of people do this sort of product. Kind of want to see what it's about. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. And yeah, you can't do that.
It's against the rules. Are we able to pull up the scorecards for Wonder Boy Buckley?
Sure can. Hold on.
I would love to see what that looks like. Well, we can't on MMA Decisions, but the UFC News Twitter page.
They don't have
it.
I am. Because it didn't go to decision. You're right.
But we should have what they had through the first two.
UFC News. Kaboom, kaboom.
Let's see what we got here.
Official scorecards for Buckley. 1919, 2018 in favor of Buckley, and 2018 is a full draw. That through 2. There was a 1919, there was a 2018 Buckley. Sal D'Amato gave it 2018 Buckley. Steve Farrager gave it 2018 Thompson. And Derek Cleary had it 19 apiece.
2018 Buckley is an
doesn't feel good.
Atrocious
Doesn't feel like that was a great effort. Way
That's
to go. Way to go, Sal. Love you, buddy.
We just saw the Venom Last Dance commercial starring Dana White and Sean O'Malley.
Oh, I have never seen that commercial, so.
There you go.
But I'll watch Venom. I'll watch the third Venom. I've liked the other 2.
Dana White can do things. Acting is not one of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty clear.
We get a super chat from Steven. Donnie D, you're a turkey. Mike, tan, and biceps.
My man.
I mean,
Mike's always had the biceps. And we're out golfing. Got a little bronze on earlier today.
We got a little bit of sunshine. A little bit.
It was honestly lovely.
Yeah. You weren't feeling like we were going to get any sunshine on the drive over to the
No, I was super not. I genuinely thought Mike was bringing me to golf in the rain, and I was pretty displeased at the start of the morning.
Hey, I golfed in the rain in Atlanta last time.
I've done it. But you told me, you're like, it's not going to rain, and I'm driving there, and it is pouring rain.
Because I didn't see that coming. Because I went.
And you weren't a liar. It actually stopped raining, and there was no
Right
rain
at
at
9 o'clock.
You nailed it. I was like, Mike has lied to me. Mike has lied to me, and I am not prepared for playing in the rain right now.
Because even like on the weather app this morning when I was driving to the gym, it said like 8% chance at any points throughout the morning. That was like the highest percentage. And then on the drive home from the gym, I was getting my Super Chat supported iced coffee. It just started pouring. I was like, come on, man. And then I had to take the dog out in it, which he doesn't like going out in the rain unless he really has to go. And
man, I understand.
Really wanted to go. We'll try to get Shia. We need to finish here. And I think Shia will join us.
I don't have any bets on this fight.
I have Roman Dolidze.
I originally was going to bet Dolidze, and then I just walked it back and was like,
I hate it. I hate this bet.
Because in my head, like, Dolidze probably should win this. Like, this is kind of a weird fight. I said this in some preview stuff. It's Kevin Holland's a ranked welterweight. Dolidze is coming off a ranked win at light heavyweight, but like is a middleweight. And they're meeting here in a fight that kind of doesn't mean much. I don't get it. But like, I think he should win, but I don't feel good. The vibes are all over the place for me on this one.
That's the only reason I bet Dolidze. I think it's just straight value. I think I think if this is just flip a coin, I'm picking Kevin Holland, but I think Dolidze can win.
He was like plus 140 or 150 or something, so that's fair.
Nothing more interesting than weather stories. You're damn right. Can you put that last question up, Casey?
Auto?
The Kayla question?
Well, the weather is cool, man.
If Harrison ends up calling out Nunes in 2025, do you make it at 35 or 45 for the vacant title / double champ simply for both Kayla and Amanda to get easier weight cuts? No, it's going to be at 135.
I mean,
unless it's just a fight for no belt.
You could convince me that they could do it because the 145 is vacant, so they could unvacant it. Or like, here's the vacant 145 Queen of the Universe belt or whatever.
The final boss.
I suspect Mike is correct. And if Kayla's calling her out, that means she has the 135 belt. So they would do it for the belt that she has. It would honestly be a lot cooler if they were just like, hey, this is a fight more than a belt. The belt is not. Belts are meaningful because the fighters holding them are meaningful, and we don't need this one to matter. So just fight. I don't even need them to weigh in. They're roughly similar sizes. I don't care what they weigh. Just fist fight each other. It'd be sick.
I wish I had the demeanor of Kevin Holland, like doing anything the way he has walking down, getting ready for a fist fight. Just casual, no intensity.
Just having a good time.
Having a stroll.
Do what you love. You'll never work a day in your life, Mike.
That's right.
He clearly loves to cause physical harm to people.
The man is making money. The man is making money. I bet he's being paid more than half the champions per fight.
That's because he works, Mike. I don't know if you saw his comments, but all you fighters out there wanting to make more money and you just want to fight once a year, you're lazy bums. I'm paraphrasing him, but
yeah,
he's a working man.
That's how you
get paid.
Kevin Holland is he's the guy. Him and Hamza were the two guys that showed us you can become a star by just fighting a lot.
The more I've been in this business, because like originally, like how do you become a star or whatever? And it's you got to have the it factor. And I think a lot of the stuff that we have previously said about that is true. The more I've been around it, the more I am absolutely certain that the way you become a star is you just fight so much that people see you a lot. Because like Hamza became a star because he fought 3 times in a month. And so for a month, all you heard was Hamza, and he delivered these fun performances. And that got him. Kevin Holland got bottomed out of the Contender Series. Dana didn't sign him. He's like, he's boring. And he clearly wasn't boring. He's like, no, you're whatever. But then he just was super active. And you see other fighters who aren't that way and they're gone for a year. It's like, it's really hard to build momentum. Arnold Allen, sick, but he fought once a year for like a decade. Yeah. And they just can't build a fan base that way. So shout out to Kevin Holland. He's doing something right.
Yeah, Holland and Chimaev came in the same year at the same time, and both were really, really interesting people on top of being active, which didn't hurt.
Dude, and Alex Pereira. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
obviously multiple things that make Pereira a star. But at a baseline level, he has done like a lot of very cool things in the span of 2 years. And that's just it.
Roman Dolidze in the inspection zone. Man just does not care about
Go Georgia.
the hair.
Go Georgia. I mean, not the same Georgia, but
Yeah.
Georgia enough, Georgia's doing great in MMA right now, so rep the country.
I honestly have no idea what this fight's going to be, and that's why
I think it's going to be weird
dig
striking.
it.
I think that's going to be like weird striking, but anything could
Dolidze
happen.
should probably just tackle him.
He should super tackle him. So super just tackle him. And it'll be Kevin Holland talking to him. I don't know. I think Dolidze should win by just physically having more mass than Kevin Holland. Because he is clearly I think Kevin Holland is actually maybe a little bit taller than him. But pretty clearly Roman Dolidze there's more of him than there is of Kevin Holland.
Nick's hair is unbelievable.
Terrific hair.
Well done. Money well spent. Money well spent.
Hey, you gotta do it,
Kevin Holland, 5-inch reach advantage.
Man, he got those go-go gadget arms.
He sure does. This is just a weird fight.
Super odd.
Of course, Kevin Holland was supposed to fight Chris Curtis on this card. Chris Curtis now fighting in January against Roman Kopylov, January 11th.
Man, here's how professional Mike is. We were golfing when Mike was breaking that story. Just best in the business.
I had literally just paid for the round. I walked outside, was finishing the tweet as I was holding my bucket of golf balls to go to the driving range, and 4 of the golf balls fell out as I hit send.
Yeah.
But shout out to
Man
the
stays on the
Island
grind.
West. Shout out to the Island West staff for running down those golf balls to make sure I could hit all of them on the range.
Shout out.
Make a damn difference through a lot of that.
You had a tough start, but
I had a great start.
Oh no, I had the tough start. You sort of fell apart down, but you got it back at the end.
Yeah,
which is critical.
Best drive, great approach shot, and then I hooked the ball 130 yards to the left and birdied the hole.
It was
because I didn't hit the ball very far.
You mashed it though.
Roman Dolidze, he's ready.
When are we going to get Wonder Boy to do swing rounds with us?
I'm trying.
We got to get him to do swing rounds.
Well, what I want to do...
He's going to have some time now.
What I would like to do is you and me versus Wonder Boy and Weidman.
I mean, if they want the business, they can get it.
So consider this a challenge, Chris Weidman. Chris is actually Chris is a pretty damn good golfer. He is pretty damn good. So, all right, here we go. We are underway.
57, 56, 5, 4.
About a second
3.
and a half off.
Yep.
We're good. All right. Kevin Holland, very twitchy right now. You never know what this man's going to throw. Leg kick from Kevin.
I do kind of wish Kevin Holland would just stay at welterweight and make a real run and see where he could be. He's obviously incredibly talented.
He's got, I don't
Incredibly
know. His fight
talented.
IQ is just bad.
I mean, he certainly makes some poor choices at times. And it's just on the one hand, you love a guy who is active, who doesn't really care about weight classes, the Donald Cerrone. He's the modern day Donald Cerrone in that regard. But I often think about Cowboy's career, and it was a talking point even at the time of, hey, I wonder what his career could have been like if he didn't fight 10 times a year and really focused on peaking at appropriate times. Maybe it could have been better. Maybe he would have been a champion. I don't know that Kevin Holland would be, but I do think he's clearly better as a welterweight. As I say that, he's mad at Roman Dolidze and hitting him very hard.
He's looking good. He's already welted up the right side of Dolidze's face. Leg kick, good check from Dolidze.
Dolidze
looks a little stiff out
there.
Yeah,
he's just sort of hanging tight right now.
Yeah.
And most importantly, Kevin Holland has yet to say anything.
Yeah, he's just chucking him, and he's landing.
Oh,
good combination, but Dolidze is just the $2 steak tough.
I don't believe Dolidze's ever been finished.
Nope. Imavov beat the Christ out of him for 25 minutes.
I think I am unfortunately going to have to come to terms with Nasruddin Imavov being a good fighter, and I'm not ready to do that. He is my Gilbert Burns of the middleweight division, where I'm like, he's not good. He's just not good. Trust me, he's not good.
Oh, there's the takedown from Dolidze.
And
just waiting for his moment.
And into space. Kevin Holland locking up the body triangle from the bottom.
Kevin was right. Said at the press conference, dude, we know what you're going to do. You're going to try to tackle me.
I mean, of course. Also, Kevin Holland has this body triangle, and he shouldn't because Dolidze has his arm pinned to the mat. But why not?
Short little
Let's
right
have some
hand.
fun.
Holland's going to talk to him now, though, I think, a little bit. But Dolidze's just like, nah, I'm going to cover your mouth. You're not going to say anything. Joe Rogan is agreeing with you.
Joe Rogan talking about it. I'll give you Joe Rogan's talking point. I've been doing this for a long time. Think about the body triangle. It's a great defensive position because you can really limit their strikes, but you can't. There's just no offense you can do off of it because you need your hips and your legs, and you're locking your own hips down against your opponent.
Yep.
Which is actually all true. So,
a little short hammer fist. Dolidze doing
nothing substantive.
No damage down here.
Dolidze with them show punches to not get stood up.
He's just punching Kevin Holland in the
Look at me working. Look at me working.
Kevin Holland with the axe kicks to the back.
Kevin Holland responding with the BJ Penn heel kicks to the liver.
Yeah.
just do nothing.
He's trying to throw an elbow. Short little right hands. He's doing just enough to be active, but he's doing no damage.
I mean, this is the sweet spot for lay and pray right here.
Yep.
You're not going to stand me up, but I'm not working particularly hard myself. I mean, he's doing a great job of not letting Holland scoot his way back to a fence to get a stand-up, though.
Yeah.
Keeping it in an open space.
Being physical.
I'm just going to try and win around here on control. Probably will get it based on the judging this evening. Don't even think it's wrong to score it for him.
Yeah.
Oh, Holland finally gets his hips and starts turning. Oh, no. Oh, Holland got hurt.
I thought he snapped.
I think his shoulder got jacked up. It was a super weird position as they were rolling through.
Dolidze is just hammering away. They're going to stop it.
Dolidze's in mount. I mean, you should stop it. I think Holland may have popped the shoulder out.
Yeah, I thought his arm just shattered.
Holland's rolling for something. Dolidze's
beating
leg.
The brakes off Kevin Holland in full mount, dropping elbows, hammer
20
fist.
seconds to work, but Holland's doing nothing. You could stop this at any point in time, Herzog. Oh, now Holland's out talking to him. I don't know what he's talking about because he's just getting elbowed in the face.
Oh, and Kevin dropped it while being mounted, landed an elbow. How did Kevin survive? How is this? Jason Herzog has just chosen violence. All right, is this?
I want to see him if he can get up and use his arm. Oh, it's a rib. He popped a rib.
Okay.
He popped a rib during that.
Okay.
So it's a real weird sequence where Holland starts rolling for an arm bar. They end up in his scramble. And it looked to me like his shoulder got popped, but it seems a rib the way Holland's acting and pointing.
Kevin can't fight. You gotta stop it.
Fighting with a busted rib sucks. So, and now we're getting the replay.
Let's see.
I want to see where exactly, because he starts twisting oddly.
Oh, okay. It's because he. It's like an abdominal stretch.
It's almost kind of like a twister. It's not quite, but he gets like a full torque on him in this really weird scramble. And Kevin Holland does not seem to be comfortable right now.
Did they stop it?
I don't think so. Oh, Herzog is now stopping it.
All right, it's over. Okay.
Now he's stopping it. Okay.
Now it's over.
That was weird.
Well, okay. I cashed a Roman Dolidze plus 130 ticket. We're 2 for 2, baby.
Now I regret not betting Dolidze. I mean, it's super weird, but
not what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Holland's in so much pain.
You can just stop talking. It's okay. They're like, hey man, let's talk after we just fought. You just dap it up and move on. Dolidze, that's an unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, you won fair and square. You hurt him, but it's obviously weird.
Yeah, he's not going to get a lot of fans with this reaction.
It's just, you just read the room. It's all about reading the room, boys. Let's see when his face contorts in pain.
He also didn't he didn't. On top of it, he had full mount.
There's the yell, and it's.
I thought
it's
they
a
were
real
stopping
weird.
right there. I thought the shoulder was gone.
I thought his shoulder just popped out, and that's why he did it. But separating a rib or whatever is tough.
And Dolidze didn't stop him. Like he didn't. I mean, it's going to go in the books as a stoppage. But in that position, Kevin Holland couldn't even defend himself. Really.
Shouts to him just getting mounted. Ooh,
and
a black belt.
The black belt for Roman Dolidze.
I love the unnecessary black belt gifts.
Yes.
They're the best.
The abdominal stretch. Good for Roman. Good win. I don't know what he gains from this.
Is that a pro wrestling finisher, like a ab stretch of that nature?
Yes, kind of. But it's a standing position where you're like, yeah, it's hard to explain.
TKO.
Roman
Dolidze.
There's Murad Willie. Jamal Hill looks less than enthused.
Congratulations on achieving your black belt.
And winning the fight. Let's see what Roman has to say. Roman's beard game is spectacular.
He was a handsome man.
They're just booing this man. I want to fight in December. Okay.
Oh, if he fights in December, then we missed a big opportunity to draft Roman Dolidze.
He's getting active.
Whew.
He's got to win at light heavyweight.
So he's on two fight win streak now. Because prior to this, it was Imavov
beat the hell out of him.
He lost another one before that.
Marvin
Vettori and then Imavov. But he comes in, gets to Anthony Smith on short notice, gets the dub, gets his Kevin Holland win, fights in December, I assume back at middleweight, despite having the Anthony Smith win.
Maybe he does what he did when he went on that nice little run. Just as active, getting a bunch of fights, ends the year in Florida.
Tampa,
last card of the year.
Amalie
He did
Arena?
Orlando before. That was the Jack Hermanson fight.
I'll be there, Roman. I'll be there at Amalie Arena. We're going to have some fun.
That'd be a great time to have both of us boots on the ground.
Swing rounds?
Probably
in the Tampa?
But look what's about to happen. Jose freaking Aldo. And
goat.
shout out to the UFC.
The GOAT.
For not wasting a second. We're going right into it.
I was trying to figure out why for the Jose Aldo Bautista fight, the first thing they show is Merab. But it's just talking about bantamweight as a whole.
John Anik saying, in the worst piece of matchmaking in UFC history, Jose Aldo had to travel to Salt Lake City. And instead of fighting for the UFC bantamweight title, he had to fight Merab Dvalishvili in high altitude.
Mario Bautista, I need you to do the right thing. I need you to be an honorable man
and
get knocked the F out.
I mean,
I need you.
It's totally fine because I would cash another plus money ticket, and the fantasy team gets the first points.
I'm fine with you getting those fantasy points.
Yes,
I also have a Jose Aldo bet, and I need Mario Bautista to just get got.
Oh,
I love the Chad Mendez knee.
It's just.
Did he cheat immediately before that? Yes. Do I care? Of course I care.
They didn't show that in the highlight package.
It makes him even better.
I have to let the folks know that Jose Aldo's about to fight. So
Jose friggin' Aldo, just a friggin' goat, man. He's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter.
Even more than Justin Gaethje?
I honestly do believe Jose Aldo is your favorite fighter's favorite fighter.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. Dude, who doesn't love Jose Aldo? It's like, that guy rules. I watched him growing up, and now I'm about to retire my career, and he's still out here beating dudes' asses.
Look, I don't even want to say this. Okay, I didn't want to ask this question, but I have to because we got to be fair and right down the middle. What happens if Mario Bautista wins this fight? If he goes out there and just puts on the performance of a lifetime, what doesn't have to finish Jose Aldo? Just goes out there and
I won't acknowledge it.
It never happened.
Also, Stephen C., I want to be extremely clear. I am not a bandwagon GOAT Jose Aldo person. and there
Wow.
are hours.
Is this Steven's first time on an
I say
MMA
there are
fighting
literal
stream?
hours of footage of me on this campaign. I ain't no bandwagoner, man.
No, absolutely not. Casey, you want to put that super chat back up? I didn't see it. I know it was there, but we were doing stuff. There we go. Can we get a call to GC at any point live on air?
I could text him, but it seems unlikely. I don't know, but I can text him and see. But I would say that
we would
it's
have
unlikely.
to FaceTime him.
Yeah, we don't really have the tech for it.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while. He moved away from Atlanta,
but we'll see. If he wants to hop on for a second, say hello. I don't hate it.
What do you make of BC's strawweight obsession?
That's a great question.
Shout out to Brian Campbell,
yep.
who this past week had me on his YouTube. Go check that out. It was a very fun interview. Look, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. Unless your yum is something silly like John Jones versus Stipe, do it. Do whatever makes you happy. BC, would it be my choice? No. Is he hurting anyone? Not that I'm aware of. And we have watch lists for things like that. So live and let live, I say. He's allowed to like the things he wants to like.
If you want a true appreciation for BC, the strawweight legend, go back into the MMA Fighting Podcast archives. Damn, they were good on Ioane and Jacek.
Oh, yeah. I had to call him in.
It was
like, what are we going to do?
That was one of my favorite podcasts I've ever been a part of.
It was really fun.
Just the three of us. And here comes Jose Aldo, the fanfare, the phones are out.
The King of Rio and somehow Salt Lake City. I'm unclear why he is so beloved there, but this place loves him. Because they have great taste.
Oh, there he is. Mario Bautista is like, I'm not going to be starstruck by him.
And look,
I don't believe you.
Shout out to Day. Andre Pedernera's behind him.
How can you not be starstruck by this gentleman? I don't. How can you not?
I can't not. He's the man. There are very few fighters remaining that I am just unabashedly. I will throw out any semblance of decorum or professionalism. Jose's friggin' one of them. Legitimately, if I was here at this fight, if I was actually doing this, I would not be sitting in press row. I would walk out and go at the thing. Because I do think that you should not cheer for a fighter on press row. Shouldn't blur those lines. And there's not a world in which I would not be rooting for Jose Aldo if I were in attendance at this event. So I just go hang out with the fans and be like, hey, for the next 15 minutes, I'm one of you.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I might have to leave the arena for a minute.
Yeah.
Or just go up. Watch it on television.
Is him, BJ, trying to think who else. Carlos, Fedor would have absolutely been there. That's friggin' love Jose. Gaethje is right there. It would be hard for me to be a total honest individual when the Justin Gaethje's fighting, particularly at this stage where he's almost done. Doesn't have that many left in him.
What do you do with Gaethje? Do we do the Poirier trilogy?
If they're both up for it, I'm not sure why Gaethje would want to do it beyond that he's a psychopath who loves violence. If they're up for it, why wouldn't you do it? I mean, their first fight was fight of the freaking year, and their second fight was a sick KO.
It was one of the knockouts.
Yeah, they're going. That it will deliver something incredible. I think it makes sense from where they're at in their careers.
Poirier's final fight.
Yeah, Poirier's final fight. I think. You were the one, I think, who pitched this saying, take it to New Orleans. You go to New Orleans, and it makes sense because where they did the first one, neutral ground, they go to New Orleans for Poirier's final fight. I think it's an unbelievable idea. Awesome. You can match him with anybody. There's no wrong way to eat a Justin Gaethje Reese's. He will have a fun fight with a brick, it doesn't matter. But I would love that fight if they ran it back. No wrong answers.
I mean, I wouldn't hate seeing Justin Gaethje, Rafael Fiziev too. I know it's too soon, but I just kind of want to see those two dudes fight again. Kenny, I really enjoy watching Aldo dab time. Let's go.
Bing rips, baby.
Bing rips. There's Mario Bautista. Let's see if See if he's a man of his word. It's going to be bloody. He wants blood. He's promised it. He's guaranteed it.
Just bleed, sir.
I feel like if his approach is to have a stand-up battle with Jose Aldo, this is not going to go well for him.
I don't think it will, but I also don't think he has a choice in the matter because
he's not going to get takedowns.
You can't take Jose Aldo down.
But
it's actually almost
maybe
physically
hold him
possible.
against the fence for long periods.
You can hold him against the fence and knee him, as we discussed that was an option for Merab at altitude. Dude.
Oh, man.
Jose really might be the best defensive wrestler in MMA history.
Might just be the best damn defensive fighter.
He is. He is actually the best defensive fighter. I don't think it's honestly remotely close. He is, particularly if you're looking at it too as like how far ahead of everyone else he was at the time. Like half of the people who are good defensive fighters are because they watched Jose Aldo and Anderson Silva fight.
Mike Beltran.
Shout out. One day I could grow a beard like that.
After this fight, I have a question for the chat. And I'm very excited to see what the answers are going to be. All right, here we go.
King shit, baby.
We're about to start here.
Just
you ready? We are underway.
Ice him in 10 seconds. Oh, I'd be so sick. Mike can get all his points. I'll be the happiest boy.
Look at Bautista throwing a leg kick early.
You can't leg kick Jose Aldo. It doesn't work. Just give up. Surrender.
Multiple leg kicks. Head kick. Yeah. Aldo with a leg kick right back.
The question for me is, Bautista's obviously going to come in. He's a high-volume guy.
Oh, that was nice. Aldo blocks the head kick and then returns fire at the leg kick.
It's just if Aldo can – and Aldo – one of the most incredible things about Aldo's late career, his move to bantamweight, is he has upped his volume, which you just never see. Like, volume goes down, particularly as you change weight classes. He's like, no, I will be a more voluminous fighter. Still not, like, super high in that regard, but
Bautista
is going to outwork him. He's got to find big shots. And right now, this is, as you said, Mike,
what he needs to do.
How he needs to approach this. Be boring.
Knees from Bautista.
Come on, Jose.
Crowd booing.
That's right, crowd. You boo. Mike Beltran can be influenced to break this up. You boo.
Mike Beltran has not had a great year reffing. I mean, has anyone really had a great year reffing?
I mean, I think Herzog's the best in the business. I can't remember if he's done anything bad this year.
You weren't happy with him.
It feels like maybe he's
Zaljuba-Ribovic.
Oh, that fight should not have been allowed to continue. I know no one will care because of how it ended. Pretty clearly that fight should have been stopped, but if that's it, if you have one bad fight and 150 or whatever he's done, we'll take it. Mike, we're not doing anything. He's holding them.
Exactly what I said could happen.
Mike, this is
how Mario Bautista wins this fight.
Beltran, get your ass in there. He's not doing anything. Now he's on a single. This will go nowhere. You can't single leg Jose Aldo. Yep, Merab couldn't, and he's Merab.
That's exactly what he needs to do.
I was told there'd be blood. You promised blood. You are a liar, Mario Bautista.
There's not even a beat of sweat.
Liar. That was a good elbow.
That was nice.
A liar.
Still no blood. I like those knees to the legs.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, there's Jose. Oh, you can
10 points to Jose Aldo.
He did this. Things are about to get.
Good knee.
Nice knee from Bautista. Bautista looks good.
Oh, look at Jose Aldo throwing a leg kick. Vintage.
Oh, Aldo's starting to go.
Right hand.
Oh, nice right hand from Bautista.
Knee, and Aldo pivots off quickly this time. Doesn't get stuck against the fence. See, Aldo worked the body a little.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Ooh.
Blocks the head kick.
Yeah. And Bautista, I was promised blood. This isn't blood. You liar. If I ever interview you, I'll ask you why you were such a liar. You are a great liar.
Aldo just looks bored.
Yes, it's bored to be held. No one wants to be held, Mike.
Maybe
Shiloh might. I would hold Shiloh.
Oh, he's awake. Will he make an appearance? Hello.
And Aldo pivots out, and we got.
All right, here we go.
Make something happen. Something sick and cool will steal this
respect.
round because nothing significant has really happened.
Aldo's pushing
Aldo's
forward.
getting
I like
the
the
jab.
Oh,
there
Aldo.
we go. Now we start unloading, Aldo. Now we start getting going.
This is the all right. That like 3-second exchange was the fight we were promised the entire time. Oh, I love that fake body shot.
Keep the
left
jab.
hand up top.
Keep the jab going. Work him inside. Good right
hand.
Good right hand, Aldo.
That was a beauty. Final 38 seconds. Aldo just misses with the left hook. Aldo starting to feel it a little
Aldo
bit.
getting a little flowy in there.
Yeah.
Aldo is just catching every punch now. Look at him just slipping.
Oh, big right hand from Aldo.
Come on, Jose. Come on. Put a stamp on it. Steal this round right now. Or tepidly touch each other to the end.
Slick. Oh, little matrix from Jose. All right.
Casey, I'm comfortable scoring that 10-6 for Jose Aldo. It's not his best round ever, but I'm comfortable with a 10-6 for Jose Aldo.
10-9. I hate to say it. 10-9 Bautista.
Nope.
That round never happened.
No, Jose Aldo won the round. It did happen. It's up there. That's how we go, baby.
But I will say
that was a good elbow. Good elbow from Bautista. Shame he didn't do anything else that was good.
All the investment. If I had to invest in a fighter by the end of that round, it's definitely Aldo. I feel like the momentum is there. I think
the big Mo is with him.
We're with him.
Out. The fans at home are with him. If you're not, get the hell out of our channel. We don't need you.
DC and Chair are with him.
Good guy and the bad guy. All parties. He's a great
Even
unifier.
The medium guys are there. Kevin Iole.
We don't like to talk politics on this channel, Mike, for obvious reasons, but I've spoken both to Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. They're both with Jose Aldo, too. He unifies us all, and Mario Bautista needs to get got this round. Let's go.
What a fighter. Terrific fighter.
Terrific. Huge fighter. Come on, Jose. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
Oh, like Nick Baldwin, you're excommunicated. We no longer accept you as a human being.
There is blood, and it's coming from Mario Bautista's
Yeah, that's
face.
right. Oh, his eye's bleeding. Jose, target it.
Oh, and he
Bust that eye open.
Jab
to.
Get him. Oh, another one.
Get him. Now that the Aldo jab is cooking,
yep.
It's curtains for you, son.
Oh, now he's going to the body. Oh, he hit the eye again.
Oh, Bautista.
Oh, Aldo with the jab again.
Oh, big knee. Oh, big knee. He hurt him. Oh, he hurt him. Oh, he hurt him. Bautista is holding onto this leg for dear
life. And Aldo gets out of there. Oh,
Bautista doesn't like this blood. You said there'd be blood. You don't like that blood, do you?
Oh, big right hand from Aldo.
Come on, Jose.
Bautista slowed down a touch, too.
Oh.
Oh, there's a left hand from Aldo.
Let's start getting that jab going, baby. Come on.
Good job.
Oh, Bautista punching his way back in it.
Yep.
Show a little grit, a little determination.
This is what you promised us. Do not tackle him against the fence.
Yeah, that's right. Get off the fence, Jose.
Aldo
Let's
avoiding.
go.
Oh, nice short little left.
Dude, Jose
oh, he did it again.
So good at slipping shots.
Oh, what a combination from Jose Aldo. Oh, Bautista tried an elbow, but
tried to step in elbow. You silly, silly goose.
Oh, good jab from Bautista.
Aldo's getting a little too cocky with his head slips right now for my liking. Oh, quit trying to take him down. Stand and fight.
Not what you promised.
Stand and fight, good sir.
This is not what you promised. Crowd just, that takedown attempt sucks the life out of this crowd.
Stand and deliver. I mean, Bautista is nowhere close to getting this at this point in time, but he is sucking away time. He's going to wear on Aldo, get himself a little breather from eating a jab. Aldo trying to step off.
He's almost there.
Almost. Can't quite get the pivot.
Oh, Beltran's getting a closer look.
Oh, the little shoulder bumps from Bautista. Not a lot of blood. I'll get that frame and get the press off.
Aldo going for the one-handed strangle.
Bautista clears the arm. Not a lot.
Oh, good
good
knee.
cheeky little knee. He's
From Jose Aldo.
Aldo's got the forearm blocked out. Aldo's blocked out. I was promised blood, Mario. You're back to being a liar. You weren't a liar, and it was lovely. And
That
now
was
you're
fun.
a liar again.
It was a
It was
fun
really
first
fun when
2
you weren't a
minutes.
liar.
Beltran, you know.
Oh, another shoulder bump. Some quality little shoulder bumps from Bautista in there, but
He's trying to get this take. But this is exactly what
buddy,
he
it's
needs to do.
just give it up and go fight. You're just. Oh, now we got a clearance.
Oh boy, Aldo got separation.
Oh, good right hand from
Batista.
Bautista.
That was good.
As Aldo tried a little step knee. Oh,
Aldo landed
Batista's
there.
getting in his.
Oh, big right hand from Aldo.
Oh, now they're starting to just.
All right, this is what you promised.
Bautista,
Now you're not a liar anymore.
Batista's standing 10 toes now, and it's going to be fun.
Now he's telling the truth.
Now he is not a lie.
Oh, beauty from Aldo. That jab. Another one.
I mean, the jab is just always the weapon Aldo has and needs the most.
I like Aldo, a jab to that eye and then a rip to the body would just be nice.
Sneaky little right hand from Aldo as Bautista takes the coward's path. Pursues the cowardly path. But I mean, look, it worked for Merab. He's champion now because he was a coward.
I mean, this is how you beat. This is exactly what he needs to do. I mean, Aldo's winning this round.
I mean, I guess if you can look yourself in the mirror in the morning.
So if round 1 was a 10-6.
Oh, I mean, this is a TKO corner stoppage for Aldo.
20-4.
Yeah, Bautista needs a finish in the final round.
Yes,
or in the next 32 seconds.
We're just gonna call it off. It's done.
And he needs
the first slaughter rule in MMA history.
He honestly needs an impressive finish.
Oh
because,
boy!
Oh, Jose, get him, Jose, get him.
Oh, jumping knee from
there
Bautista.
You go. There will be blood there.
Oh, Aldo just
Jose
standing
just whipping
there.
them hooks at his ass.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the cowardly path again.
Right back to the fence.
I mean, he needs like a really emphatic, cool finish because he's losing points for his cowardice.
10-9 Aldo.
10-4 Aldo.
Shiloh. I want to get the dog on screen. I'm surprised it's so shy right now. It is a little past his bedtime for.
I mean, it's fairly late.
He did take a.
Whoever the gentleman in the chat said Bautista is craven, you nailed it. Just, I mean, we haven't seen such cowardice in many a move.
Bam!
Look at that boy go.
That's what cut the eye. Oh, maybe. Oh, beautiful knee. Bam! Jab.
Look at the cheeky little Aldo, just with the
jab right on the cut. Oh man. I'm fired.
Corner, don't send your boy back out there. There's no need to send Bautista back out there.
He's down.
He's done.
He can't
win the fight.
He can't
win the fight anymore.
He's down 20.
The fight is over. He's unnecessary punishment for your fighter.
Here we go.
Bautista, be an honorable man this round. Do the right thing.
A hug. Let's see if.
Why are you hugging him now, Jose? You know he's going to be hugging you in a minute. He refuses to be honorable.
Aldo threw a fastball immediately.
A little jab from Jose. That was the lightest leg kick I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was just the most tap.
Let's go, Aldo.
Jose really wants to get the right hand to come down the pipe.
Even minus 115 on the odds, which
those odds makers are not looking at my scorecard. They are obviously very confused about what's happening right now.
Good jab from Bautista.
Dude, imagine being 40 years old and still being this dope. That'd be pretty cool.
I am.
That's true. But
I kid.
Mike Heck, Jose Aldo, basically the same.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh, Aldo with the jab.
There we go, Aldo.
His jab is knocking Bautista like 3 steps back every time.
He's always had one of the best jabs in the sport.
It's so good.
He basically beat Frankie Edgar twice with almost exclusively a jab and takedown defense. It was pristine.
Oh boy, get away from that fence, Jose.
Well, just keep jabbing him. Just put the jab on him.
Left hook.
Win a comfortable 30-12 decision, and we'll go home. It's not even as close as those numbers would indicate, frankly.
Sure, a little left hook from Aldo.
Bautista, shout out to you. You're being honorable thus far this round, and I respect that.
Both guys have slowed down a little bit.
But definitely a little. Certainly, Bautista. Oh, there's the lack.
Why did you say it?
There's the lack of honor. And the crowd insta-boos.
They are
I
pissed.
respect Salt Lake City so much.
I mean, not with the Tisha Pennington dedicating the win to her grandmother.
Know your audience.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
I'm not saying Tisha Pennington shouldn't be dedicating. You just got to know when they want to hear nothing from you. Because there's a retirement going on, legend of the game.
Yeah, it's Jose Aldo fight night.
Yeah.
This is smart from Bautista. It's not honorable.
It's unbelievably lack of honor.
Yeah. Oh, almost. All right.
That's what people remember you for, the time you almost took Jose Aldo down. He
almost did it again.
That is a really fun little ankle pick he's going to off of this deep underhook / sort of single attempt. Here's the thing. This isn't scoring points right now. He has transitioned lower to maybe effectuate one, but nope, because you can go to a single, and Jose Aldo is extremely good at defending single legs. It's actually the way you take Jose down is with double legs.
Salt Lake City Mike Beltran would never be cheered louder than if he went in there and separated this. So I actually think he's about to.
He should.
Like, literally nothing's happening.
Data is like,
look at all this corner. They're like, come on, man.
Data is just like, dude, like, we're
separation.
Just here. 90 seconds.
If I'm Bautista, go right back to it.
Just the deep lack of honor.
Right back to it.
Unbelievably dishonorable. You've brought shame to your house, sir.
10 of 10.
10 of 10. It's not going to work.
Defense. Beltran looks like he's going to get in there quick.
I hope you remove the mirrors from your house because you won't be able to look at yourself in the morning, Mario Bautista. I wouldn't. Be sick. Sickened.
You bring dishonor.
We're really lucky.
Mike's going to step in. He looks like he's really going to step in
he's
right now.
He's not doing anything. I mean, sure, like, reasonably this is a bit ridiculous, but like, this is pretty clearly that Bautista's time sucking here. Oh, there you go, Jose.
Aldo with the left hand. If Aldo just lands like 5 punches, he
good
wins
left.
the round.
There we go. Good left. He's back. He doesn't want the smoke, Jose. He wants no smoke.
If I'm Mario, I'm tackling him again.
Mario is running away.
Yeah, I'm tackling him if I'm Mario.
Right, Jose. Get him. Nope.
Yep, it's exactly what he should do. Yep.
Oh, actually, honestly, I wouldn't have hated Jose going for a takedown right there. Just take him off guard. Oh, the stone lack of honor is really hurting your case to win this fight.
Zero.
He's done nothing as far as damage in this round. It will be interesting to see if the judges, because like basically Merab.
Oh, good combination.
Jose, get him, Jose, get him.
Mario's in trouble. Mario's tough, man. He can take a shot. I think Aldo might have won that round, man. I don't know.
What do you mean think? Jose Aldo is victorious 30-12. It's a terrific fight for him.
Jed scored at 10-2 in round 3, so 30-12. I'll say 10-9 Aldo. What are the people thinking?
That was round 1.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I thought we're showing whole highlights. Like,
yeah,
that was round 1. It was easily the best thing Bautista did the whole fight.
Man,
I gotta tell you, I was promised blood. And he did not deliver.
Yeah.
Like, if you win because the judges are idiots, and you may, look at Merab. The judges in Salt Lake City seem to be dumb when it comes to Jose Aldo. All you did was make people dislike you today. Like, people like me who are Jose Aldo stans will never like you now. And you didn't earn any new fans of other people because it wasn't exciting. This is a tough scene.
Oh, man.
Jose Aldo's the GOAT, baby.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Jose Aldo's the GOAT.
30-27. I hit.
That's right. Exactly. Will Hurt knows, man.
There's so much going on right now. A lot of the comments.
Man, those are impressive scores on my side of the board there.
Holding him shouldn't count on the cards.
I mean, it did count for Marab. I mean, it feels like we're heading for a splitty.
30-27 Aldo. Not a lot of action. Maybe Aldo round 3. I don't know. Bautista 1-2-1. I don't know how you score. I mean, if we're going by the rules of the actual scoring criteria.
Look, if this is the ultimate fondling championship and you're just judged on how much you hold somebody, clear winner.
All right, let's see. Myra Bautista will be booed more than Tisha Pennington if he wins.
One time for the one time.
Let's go, baby. Grizzly scores it for Aldo. Bautista. Derek Cleary. Mario Bautista. Wow.
Boo! Oh,
tough, man.
Salt Lake City does not love Jose back.
I don't think Mario gains a ton from this, though.
He gains nothing from this.
Man, it's tough. Tough for the fantasy squad.
What was the game plan?
I want MMA. I definitely want to see what MMA Decisions has to say about this one.
Oh my god! Oh
wow.
my god! What was the game plan? I knew he was really hard to take down. I wasn't going to let that stop me. I was going to keep holding his legs.
Joe, ask him why he promised blood and then gave us none.
I promised blood. The only blood that happened was my own. Dude.
I wonder what he's going to call out. He calls for a title shot? He's going to do something silly.
Just...
John Anik is
trying to politic very, very nicely. Control is the last scoring criteria, Daniel. For the love of God, please learn the fucking rules.
Yeah, he just hasn't. He hasn't learned anything.
I don't understand. You've gone to seminars. Control is the last scoring criteria.
Okay. All right, let's get back into it.
I just took all the energy, and now we're going into a fight that is probably a snoozer.
The fight that on the People's Pre-Fight
Maybe
show,
it's not.
I said will be the fight of the night.
Maybe it is. That would be fun. That was a bummer.
Tough scenes.
It's okay. We all know who really won that. Yeah. Again, Mike, I say it about a lot of things. I just don't want you to lie to me. That's the only thing. Like, you can tell me whatever you're going to tell me. It's true. My issue with a lot of the John Jones stuff is like it's pretty transparent lying about stuff. And my issue with Mario Bautista is not that he did that. I think it's like not cool. But you fight to win. You want your double paycheck. I totally get it. You employ the strategy you think he's going to win. Don't do that after telling me you're here for blood. Be about that life.
Just in case, because I think this fight's going to be fun. It is going to be 25 minutes. I think it is now time to, a little relief.
Okay. Julianna Pena usually is fun. Oh, that's right. We're right in the center. I do agree with Mike because Julianna Pena is usually pretty fun. And you can be unnamed members of our team who may hate her virulently. But she's still good. So, Casey, if we got questions, I'll pop those while Mike's taking a little breather before we hop into what anticipates being 25 minutes of action. Man, we're looking at the UFC 308 card, by the way, guys. Topuria Holloway, Whitaker Hamza, assuming that happens, and Goliath Rakic, sick. Shower Bullet, Arm Petrosian, sick. Hate that decision. Hate Anakin DC for camping for that decision. So we can't hear really what the commentary is doing. We can hear a little bit of it. It doesn't shock me, frankly, that DC would be that way. He is just a wrestler at heart, and that sort of control is something that he does value. If Anik was camping for it, it's a little lame, but he's always hated Jose Aldo, and I don't care for that. He was always the consensus greatest featherweight of all time, Max Holloway, despite the fact that Max was like, I'm not it, Jose's it, and he did the same with Volk, despite Volk being like, it's definitely Jose. He's got a little blind spot for Jose Aldo in some way. I'm unclear why. So, but it's okay. That's John. If you're listening, this is why you should fight Tom Aspinall, because it doesn't matter to me at all if Jose lost that fight, because he won in my heart. Oh. Mike, you're missing the promo for 308, and I got to tell you, it's gonna be fun. Ilia Topuria is on the cusp of being incredibly cool. If he finds
he's on the cusp of being incredibly
I mean, he is cool, but like if he dusts up Max, that's it. He's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. This would be amazing.
Just a win, or if he finishes.
If he finishes him, yeah. But if he wins like dominantly, like just him and Islam are in a whole different tier of anyone else.
God, this fight absolutely rules. And there's Hamza. They're still promoting Hamza, so that's a good thing.
Hopefully it'll happen. Apparently he has a new nutritionist.
Yeah, everything I've seen online is very positive.
I mean, this is entirely speculative. I will wait to see until we're really into the thick of him actually making a weight cut, because I suspect that is a lot of the issues that he has, is that his body has some issues with that part of it. But we'll see. Maybe the new nutritionist is good.
I'm ready I really want to see what MMA Decisions has to say about that Aldo fight. I'm going for another one of these because that was tough.
Wasn't tough. We won. MMA Decisions has posted scores about 50-50.
Okay.
Shout out to Alexander K. Lee.
Who got it right?
You're a smart and wise man. Zane Simon, I've always known you to be an honest teller of truths.
Even the great Ryan Frederick scored.
Ryan Frederick, never seen you do anything wrong, so way to go, you. Matt Wells, tisk.
Not good.
I thought I knew you. You're terrible. Sean Sheehan, horrific. Danny Segura, we used to be boys. Never again.
Segura's had some pretty bad scorecards.
I mean, that's among the worst that I've ever seen of them. So, shouts to Jay Petrie.
Nailed it.
Knows what's up. Basically, right down the middle is the split. So, yeah,
so it means it's an absolute robbery.
I mean, it's pretty clear. If you think Jose Aldo won, you know ball, and if you don't think he won, you don't know ball, and it's okay. It's nothing wrong with not knowing ball. Being a casual fan is totally reasonable. You enjoy what you enjoy. You just don't know ball.
So I got 0 points for Jose Aldo.
You did get 0 points for Jose Aldo.
That's brutal.
The ball up top, Mike. We're going again. Jose Aldo against somebody else.
But you control the fantasy points, right?
I mean, I do. I guess I am actually the dictator.
You can give him. I can give you
all. I can give you all the fantasy points.
I mean, this is your game. That decision sucked the life out of everything. It's pretty crazy.
Which is tough when you consider that I know you believe this could be, and it could be. There's also a decent chance that this will be a bummer of a fight. But
how dare you?
Even if it is, the important thing, these events are always how you end. And Pereira is going to end, however that goes, the fight's almost certainly going to be fun. So
Stephen C. suggesting Conor versus Jose Aldo early February at 155.
Part of me would love that. I am truly not sure Aldo has any interest in that. fighting at 155, any of that, but I would love to see that fight. I think that fight would make some sense.
Connor ain't fighting at 155.
I think Connor will fight at 155.
You think so?
I think he'd fight at 155. I mean, well, no, because I don't think he's going to fight. So I don't think he'll fight at 155 because I do not believe he will fight. But I don't think the weight would be a deterrent for him.
Is there any chance we get a UFC 196 type finish to this card and help save the event? It's not the worst card of the year, but it's lacking. UFC 196 was also Miesha Tate becoming the women's bantamweight champion, was it not?
Yeah. And so they're hoping
one of the most underrated.
Well, that's what I think they're asking for.
Yeah.
Is the co-main going to be sick?
Oh,
and then the main event is amazing.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I think it's unlikely. I'll say that.
I'll say yes.
If Peña Pennington is fun and Peña is reckless and can be fun, yeah, and then we will end the night happy because Pereira Rountree will be fun for however long it lasts, and that is always the most important. The last taste in your mouth is the most significant, but I think it's unlikely that this card has any real chance of being remembered as fondly as 196. On top of like the names involved, like Peña and Pennington, even if they have an awesome fight, they aren't Tate and Holm as far as like massively significant popular figures in the sport.
Yeah. I said I was going to ask the chat a question, and I'm gonna ask it right now. What does the chat believe Khalil Rountree's secret move is?
I think it's a Hadouken. I want it to be a Hadouken.
He's been teasing a secret move, Hadouken! And he's sold it so well. You'll know it when you see it. Just well played all around.
It's such a good gimmick. It made me interested.
Are you guys skipping the super chats? We've had super chats up. What are you talking about? What is the secret move? Casey's so good at this.
Casey's a professional.
I mean, just the best Casey. It is.
Cleo gonna snap his arm off. I don't think that's the case. What if his secret move is he's been training with Mario Bautista?
Flying toe stomp. What is
he's been training with Mario Bautista to hold Alex Pereira's leg against
Khalil Rountree's about to walk into the cage, and then the lights go out, and he points, and it's Mario Bautista walking out in his corner.
Look at what I've learned.
The takedown.
That's an interesting strategy. Well, how'd you come to it? I knew he'd be tough to take down, so my plan was to hold him.
The double oblique kick. Takedown. We talked about this in the previous show. Him coming out and tackling Alex Pereira right away would be hilarious.
It'd be deeply funny. Probably the worst double. One of the worst ideas I've ever heard of.
It would be
really funny.
So funny.
Well, Peña got some.
She's got that look in her eye.
She's got that look in her eye.
She looks very pissed.
Peña with the look in her eye. Not the same as Chuck with that look in her eye. One of the most feared fighters you've ever seen. The old Chuck with that look in his eye.
Here she comes. That is a woman that is saying with her eyes, fight of the year contender is about to happen.
Look, I honestly thought about when we were doing the fantasy game, when I was creating the point system, I thought about getting like a super big bonus if you spiked like fight of the year, knockout of the year, submission of the year, whatever. And then I was like, we probably can't do that because then our voting will get like we would absolutely get a little wonky there. So I didn't. But it does feel that if she puts a fight of the year, I as the holder of the Julianna Pena, a fighter on my team, should get a bonus for it. Let's go. My fighters are 1-0 tonight. Yay.
This is your other fighter.
This is. So let's be 2-0.
And I have Raquel Pennington. So we're heads up.
Head to head right here.
We're heads up.
Except for I also believe Pennington's going to win. So I don't even believe in my own fighter.
So my pick is, as you can see, is Pennington, but I have a bet on Julianna Pena.
I also have a wager. I probably wouldn't have a wager if I could cash it out for even money. Man. But
if I got that Aldo decision starting the main card, 3+ money hits in a row.
Yeah, I forgot I lost money on the Aldo bet. That is a shame. That's okay.
And I lost my parlay because Kevin Holland broke his rib.
My parlay was very simple parlay, Mike. There were 2 gimmick parlays that were very obvious to make on this card. The first was a Pennington parlay, which I did not make because I bet on Peña. The second was the Glory kickboxing parlay of Alex Pereira and Cesar Almeida, and I am halfway to it. and we got to just close shop.
Even though Cesar Almeida should have lost 17 points.
I'm sorry. He didn't.
He didn't.
He comported himself within the rules of the sport.
I had Holland Dolidze over 1.5 as.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it was tough.
I also need this fight to go over 1.5.
This is that was another. I think I had over 1.5 on this one too. Is a parlay piece.
I took a reasonable number of over 1.5s amongst a few of the fights. The Tisha Pennington Carlos Esparza fight took the over 1.5 there. Took the over 1.5 in this one, and then took what was the other over 1.5 I took? I have to go look that up. Buckley Thompson. I took the over 1.5 in.
Yeah, I had Rodriguez Lucindo over 1.5. This fight over 1.5. Dolidze Holland over 1.5, and then the main event under 2.5.
Shout out to Connor Burks, Seaburk specialty over 1.5.
Oh yeah, the pacifist parlay.
Love a pacifist parlay.
Here comes the champ.
Ooh, little Mexican American flag bandana action.
Macklemore. She is ready to go.
She certainly looks focused. I mean, she's been wanting to punch Julianna Pena in the face for 10 years, so it's a big day for her.
It's a big day for her.
And she gets to do it with a belt on the line instead of just doing it for money.
In the best shape of her life, of her career. The most interesting she's been her entire career.
She's definitely the most interesting. They say that once you become champion, you get 20% better. If that's the case, she's going to kick the tar out of Julianna Pena.
She looks so calm. Very relaxed. This is huge.
Per Aaron Broadstetter, there was some sort of an altercation between Roman Dolidze and Kevin Holland backstage after the fight, but not really nothing to elaborate on beyond that. But okay,
fair.
It's not Dolidze's fault your rib broke.
I mean, kind of is, but I mean, it's not like he was like.
Also,
I'm gonna do the abdominal stretch.
Also, it not being his fault is maybe it is his fault. Who can say?
Because it looked like things were still kind of. It looked like things were still getting a little testy at the end there. Maybe it was just the celebration Dolidze had. That'd be the thing that'd probably piss me off.
You could actually sell me that like him doing the throat cutting gesture in that situation is a little odd.
Yeah.
That's fair.
There's one fight that always like drove me crazy. The reaction to like some weird stoppage. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, maybe it was was it Mateusz Gamrot against Fiziev? Where he where
he's pumped about the knee blow or whatever.
The post fight interview was it was just one of those things where it's just like I won, man.
Honestly,
no.
Oh, somebody did it, and it was the best troll job I've ever heard. Because somebody was like, "My body withstood them," and honestly, it may have been Curtis Blades. And when Tom Aspinall blew his knee, I was like, "My body is more durable." So I win, which is the sickest answer.
Pennington definitely wore baggy ass shorts in the 90s.
Didn't we all?
That's pretty funny. I mean,
bro, don't act like you didn't own Jinkos. All right, we all did.
I was a bot. I remember when I bought. I remember getting my first pair of Bosch jeans. It was 14-year-old Mike Heck was very excited.
I can very much.
It was a great move.
My parents wouldn't. I don't actually think I was ever super into Jinkos, but there was definitely a time where I was like, I want a chain wallet. Except for I didn't have a wallet because I was 12. So what do you need a wallet for at 12?
Yeah, I definitely didn't do that.
I mean, you had to have a chain wallet if you had Jinkos. Those pockets were useless. They were just giant holes.
Yeah, I wore Jenko shorts. I didn't wear the jean. It was very John Cena-esque.
You may be surprised to know this. I was a preppy white kid, so I wore khakis and polos.
7th grade Mike wore those things. 8th grade Mike, different cat. We had to step up the game. The styles changed. Everything changed. Pennington hasn't blinked once since she's walked out. And Pennington
seems to be all business here.
Yeah, she looks so calm.
Buddies, I did not have a mullet. I had a rat tail.
I also had a rat tail. Not like yours.
I've never seen the appeal in a mullet. Oh, you see Henry Cejudo there.
Is he out there?
He's sitting there and he was pointedly looking at the camera. He's like in the space right behind, I think, Pennington. Maybe it was Peña. And he's eating like a burrito and he just looked right at the camera. It was honestly terrific work for
good stuff. Here we go.
Pennington's definitely beast in 25-8. Shout out, man, Corey Anderson.
Well done.
You were cool until you changed your name.
He's going to get melted. Melted.
I mean, I love your enthusiasm. Pennington has one TKO in like 20 UFC fights.
And Amanda Nunes beat the brakes off Julianna Pena for 25 minutes and couldn't finish.
If Pennington melts her, I may rethink my idea about Harrison versus Pennington. Because you don't melt. You may tee off on her for 25 minutes. You don't melt her.
I feel like I already said this is going to be fight of the night.
We'll see.
Raquel, I mean, look, if you've been waiting 10 years to punch somebody in the face.
She's going to want to punch in the face. And then Peña made no such promises about blood. Peña will fight without honor immediately.
Oh, yeah. No, Peña said she'll try to rip her eyes out.
That's right, Bear. Peña about to get fence wrestled to the land of Wendigos. Ooh. And we don't want to answer that question. Then that just opens a whole can of worms.
Okay.
Final face-off. Do they touch gloves, Mike? $5 side bet. Do they touch gloves?
Yes.
Oh, I'll take no. Oh,
Boom.
They did. Damn it.
Let's go.
That was instantaneous.
That was so easy.
You hated her for 10 years. You're going to just tap them up? Come on.
Of course. We're warriors. They hate it. Like, they say mean things about each other, but they always say,
man, I got to teach these people how to hate for real. Yeah. They don't know nothing about it.
They both use all the cliches. At the end of the day.
I'm not looking past my opponent, Mike.
Yep.
I'm only focused on Saturday and Julianna.
All right, we're underway. The fight of the year has just kicked off. I'm trying to put positive energy out there.
It's starting very fight of the year as they circle. I mean, they circle the monster energy can in the center of the cage.
The Jose Aldo split decision just Utah's. This is the quietest this building has been.
It sucked the air out of the room, man.
The first strike has been thrown.
That's right. Oh, look at Peña flashing that jab.
Oh, here we go.
First round KO, Peña. Let's get my fantasy team on the board here. If the freaking heroes of my fantasy team are the two people I grudgingly took in the final rounds.
Peña landing some shots.
She's getting after it. She hadn't fought in 2 years. She's reacclimating herself with fist fighting.
Last time.
This is what I've been working on for the last 2 years. This looping left hook. And a jab. Whoever said that Pennington was going to melt her, your prediction is not true thus
Pennington,
far.
Nice jab right there.
She got Julianna's attention.
She sure did. That was a good jab. She knocked her backwards.
Peña with the cross counter. Oh, a little right hand from Peña.
This striking
stance. Look at her working the boxing.
This is a striking stance.
Here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice body kick from Raquel. What is happening here? Look, Julianna.
Peña.
What did you
Aldo-esque. I'm sorry, did you think Julianna Pena spent 2 years off doing nothing? She's been in the lab. She's been dialing up the skills.
Red light therapy and cold plunging, she said she's been doing in saunas.
Yeah, and working the mitts.
Apparently.
Clearly, just getting her box on.
Pennington, a nice little combo.
Oh, good right
Peña,
hand.
man.
Way to go, Peña.
What is
I
happening
can't believe
here?
I'm rooting for you here.
I mean, I've hedged because I have a bet on Peña, but
Yeah.
I have Raquel for fantasy.
I have a bet on Peña and I have her on my fantasy team. So sure, let's do it. Let's live the truth.
Peña's still being ranked number 1 in the UFC rankings after not fighting for over 2 years.
It's unbelievable. I love the UFC rankings.
They pulled Lauren Murphy out of the women's flyweight rankings after being out for like 9 months.
Got you. They pulled Leon out because they didn't like him.
Because
they're like, we don't like you. Leave.
Like fight.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, you don't want to fight Hamzat? You're out of the rankings. Okay, now
Fortunately,
you're back
we're
in.
getting AI.
Now you said yes. Oh, good right hand from Raquel. Do we have blood?
There will be no blood. We will be
a little around the nose. No,
I can't tell. Her guard is extremely high.
Are my blinders on? Am I just looking right to Saturday? Oh, Rocky!
There you go. Rocky's starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, Peña with a good right hand.
Peña's looping right hand keeps finding the mark, and it's real fun.
Good jab by Pennington.
Wow. Good jab by Peña.
Oh, uppercut from Rocky.
Good little shifting uppercut there. Swing, swing. As the tango's up.
Oh, Julianna Pena just tripped over her own feet. But it's okay.
She was too excited about doing damage. She fell over. Don't worry.
She's like, wow.
Peña has not shot a takedown, which I am a bit surprised about at this juncture. And also, I really don't want this fight to be 25 minutes of this kickboxing. I need Peña to shoot a takedown at some point.
We got all
right.
I kind of want to see it on the feet. Peña will keep Peña's getting tagged right now.
It's been competitive, Oh, I love that about Peña, who just doesn't know what she doesn't know. Is it like my favorite thing about Peña? I likened her in one of the things I wrote this week. Not in a lot of ways, so don't take this the wrong way, but like her and Drickus, they don't recognize when things aren't going right. And there's like, I just keep doing it. I'll do it harder and it'll work this time. And Peña absolutely has that sort of dogged, no, it's going to work this time. I'm going to do it. You can't dissuade her from doing anything.
Oh, good body kick from Pennington.
It was a good body kick from Pennington. Good little right hand. All right, Mike. The fight of the year. How do you have the first round?
Round of the main card right there. No.
I don't know. That's tough. It's been a bad main card.
It's been rough.
Parts of that second round with Bautista Aldo were pretty fun. When Bautista was a man of honor, it was fun.
Yeah, the first 2 minutes of that round were spectacular.
Sick. How do you have that?
I'm saying 10-9 Rocky.
I'm going 10-9 Peña. Maybe I'm grading on a curve because she did better than I anticipated, but I'll go 10-9 Peña.
I think the correct scorecard, and I think you may agree with this, it's a 10-10 round.
Oh, I am a firm believer that we should score 10-10.
I just think Pennington's shots counted more.
Good little uppercut.
Like the body language of Peña after she got hit was not good.
She hasn't fought in 2 years, Mike. She's figuring it out again.
Okay.
She hasn't been hit in a while. Give her time. She's settling in.
There's probably some bias to that 10-9 card because my fantasy team just got a 0 from Jose Aldo due to 2 judges not knowing what the hell they were doing.
It's a tough start for you. You really need Pennington. You can't get, as a man who's lost most of my fantasy fights, you really don't want to lose multiple of them. It hurts your feelings.
But losing like a split decision that
I'm sorry, you do already have like 40 points, I think, is the title fight, or is it 20 points? I don't remember what we did the bonus for. 20 points. You already have 20 points. There you go.
But but still, you get to control Jose Aldo's fate here.
I do.
Which I love.
I'm not sure the integrity of the sport, of the sport of fantasy MMA.
As Mario Bautista has taught us, you don't need it. It's just about getting the W.
I mean, I don't.
Oh, good left hand from Rocky.
That was a good left hand from Rocky. I don't want to learn lessons from Mario Bautista. He and I are not. We don't share a worldview. Sean Sheehan, we should not trust his scoring at all because he doesn't know a goddamn thing.
And Aaron Bronstetter too.
Did Aaron score? He was.
Oh, no,
I don't
no,
know
right,
if he was a bad or good. A lot of Pennington round 1 scores out there. Did you see that? I will not repeat that, but shout out AK, love you forever.
I wonder what his post-fight scrum is going to be like.
Shout out AK, love you forever, man. Ooh, all right. Pennington went to the body there.
Yeah,
Probably
like
more
this.
of that. Oh, now we're in close quarters. Peña gets the over/under. This is apparently an important position because Kayla Harrison lived here and did nothing with it. Can either of the... and Peña gets the takedown. I retract my statement. Pennington is cooked if she fights Harrison.
Pennington's got I think Pennington has a walnut on her head as
she?
well.
Oh, you may be right there, Mike. Yes, she does. A little over the left side. She got herself a little goose egg. Peña
It's in the
inside
stars. Pennington
control
versus Harrison. It's in the stars. In a walnut.
Was that walnut off?
A little walnut off. That's like that's nasty.
That
might be
it
worse.
looks very similar
Yeah.
to the thing. There's a lump right there. Peña inside control, keeping real tight chest pressure. Pennington's trying to sneak out to a side and get a hip, but Peña is really shoulder down here. And a decent little elbow.
Not too bad. Just grimy.
Yeah, this is how you suck a round away, put one on the scorecard.
This is how to not.
Where's Peña's right arm? Is it under Pennington's hip? Can't tell.
I don't know if like Peña. I don't know what.
I don't know what her right arm is doing. I can't see it.
If anybody can pull this off, it's Julianna Pena.
If anybody can. The classic knee block. We love that.
Julianna Pena just said, "You know what? I don't want the fight of the year. I'm just going to slam her down."
I mean, she shouldn't.
This is how she wins.
If Peña's winning a fight of the year, it means something is gone, or fighting a fight of the year, something's gone wrong for her. She wants to be right here. Oh, a little slide around to north-south? A little north-south action?
Got Royval versus Tyra.
I mean,
next Saturday.
Tetsuya Tyra.
That fight.
Let's go, baby.
Awesome.
Let's go, Tyra. I think he's on my team. I'm like 90% sure I took Tyra. Sure did.
Rocky's back to her feet.
Pennington
she might get dragged right back
to her
down.
feet. Peña trying to loop the leg, but Pennington swat. Oh, she's got the leg weave across. And crawls up to the back. And she's got the body triangle sort of on. It's mostly on.
Rocky doing the right thing.
Rocky walks her to the fence, and Peña's going to probably hold this for the next minute.
Yeah,
her legs might get a little burnt doing this, but it's not. And she gives up, so her legs don't get burnt out. Now she's walking it back across. Look at Peña go. Look at my girl. Look at her.
Right in front of Tisha, too.
Look at her do it.
Tisha's sitting like right
Coach her
there.
up, Tisha. The important punches over your shoulder.
She's going to try to
You should just not do this because literally I'm doing this right now and can feel how I can't generate any power on this. It is a waste of time.
She's doing all the damage.
That's not damage. It's literally nothing. If that's damage, so is me doing this tap right here.
Oh. Peña's having a good time in there. Final 10 seconds.
Solid round for Peña coming up. Pennington survived. Never was in any real sense of danger. Right. But once it got to the ground, Peña had the run of play.
19-19.
Good little walnut. 2018 for Peña on my scorecard.
10-3 Pennington.
Reasonable.
I thought the dog was going to come over. Shiloh. There he is.
Sleeto with the fight of the year contender right here, folks. Oh yeah, you should bring Shiloh in. The people crave Shiloh.
Come on. Up. There he is.
Look at him go.
Oh, Shiloh in the house.
Look at him go.
Right up here so he can probably snore into the mic.
That's the best Shiloh. Yeah.
Shiloh in the house. Crowd is loving this card.
Love Shiloh. Look at him.
Yeah.
You can't even see him.
You don't want to see what he's doing right now.
It's a family show, Shiloh.
Family show. I'm surprised it took you this long to hop in here, Shy. Great card, amazing card, the best. Great card, amazing card, the best.
What a card.
All right.
People are saying it. They're saying it all over. What a card. This is the best card.
Should I place a Pereira Rountree over 4.5 bet right now?
No. Oh, my goodness. That.
Pennington minus 145 in the live odds.
Wow. I am stunned by that. I would have absolutely thought this was at worst a pick 'em after that round. Ooh. Good right hand from Peña there.
On the counterattack to the Superwoman punch.
The Superwoman just got cut off in traffic. Oh, yeah, Shiloh. Get up to the spot. The bird's nest.
All right, pal. This is what you do. You always pick the random spots.
This is a tactical battle, Mike. That's what we're seeing here. Two of the finest.
I gotcha. Okay. Oh, no? We're turning that way? All right, you tired.
Peña's...
Shiloh has given his thoughts about the fight. He's not even watching.
I'm not into it. He just doesn't understand the nuances of Peña's dipping jab and the long history that technique
there we go.
has in the sport. Right. Pennington got a little salty on her there. Oh, and now we're into a clinch. Pennington shucks it off. Pennington should really just start getting mean.
Yeah.
Like, I think she can do a lot more. She just gets gnarly in there, you know?
I think if she kind of like turns this into a hockey fight,
we can't let Peña be the champion.
Peña threw as hard as she could.
It was funny when Peña was a champion because she beat Amanda Nunes. We can't let her be the champion. Look at the striking, man. The mechanics are. There's something.
Man.
Pennington's getting her jab going this round. And that's the story of the fight, guys.
Yeah.
I know that you tuned in. You're like, we want the excitement. And we tried to bring the energy, you know, from Celsius. We brought the energy from Red Bull, from Monster. They didn't bring that same energy to the cage at this moment in time.
It's just so crazy what the expectations are for a women's bantamweight fight, no matter what the level is. That, like, when anything good happens, we lose our minds a little bit. Like, go back and watch the UFC 297 watch party during Pennington Mayra Bueno Silva. My reactions to that fight is like, wow, this is a terrific fight.
Dude.
And it's actually not as bad.
Peña gets another takedown, the outside trip, and a clinch. Yeah, I think Peña's going to win this fight by decision, Mike. Yep. I think we're well on the way.
Rocky won't hurt her.
Rocky is not getting mean enough on the feet. And I was pretty sure, like, Pennington's just never been a great defense, solid one. And she's a very good grappler, but she's not a great defensive wrestler. And so Peña can just win big swaths of the fight doing this.
Yep.
And yes, to your point about the women's bantamweight division, Mike, I recall when we all got so excited by the fact that Mayra Bueno Silva finished people. We're like, she's clearly the best. She scored finishes. She's the best fighter I've ever seen. And then she got thumped by Pennington. We're in a desert of entertainment, and we are searching for any oasis. We thought it'd be Kayla Harrison. Unclear if that's going to be true or not.
I mean, how is she going to
Peña right to the back again?
Style of Julianna Pena.
Peña right to the back again, and gets the drag on the good side.
Can Rocky turn it over? She's trying.
Peña,
wow, boy!
I respect that Peña found a way to put the body lock on the bad side for herself.
Still got it.
Got it. Just dug it through to the bad side. Look, Peña can grapple. It's always been true. The rest of it's a work in progress. But if you're real tough and you got one skill that's good and she can't be dissuaded, she can pull off like this. I don't think she's close at this moment in time, but she does have the arm across. But Pennington's down on the chin, and the arm's not behind the head. I'm not sure how much. Squeeze. I'm like,
have it.
Now it's, we cleared the face.
Yeah, Pennington, that was desperation from Pennington. She did not.
I mean, it's uncomfortable.
Enjoy that at all.
right across the jaw.
Pennington just not learning a thing.
Pennington really committed to this punch fruitlessly as a woman is attempting to choke her in the back.
Man, what a tough
What you
showing
see
so
from a
far through
champion.
the last 2 rounds from Pennington.
Unless you bet Peña and she's on your fantasy team. And you all mocked me. You all mocked my fantasy selection.
Maybe Pennington's going to get mean here. This is what we need. Mean Pennington wins this fight.
She is undeniably down 2-1. I think I have her down 3-0. I've Peña up 3-0. I think there is no world that the judges don't at least have Peña winning the last 2 rounds. So Pennington needs a change.
Good coaching. Let that shit go. I need you to let that shit go.
Let it go. Let it go. Oh, Peña.
For all of you here that are watching us watch this fight, you are the real MVPs.
They're not watching us watch. They're watching with us because they have the fights on.
Some are.
No, they're all doing it.
Okay, fair
I know
enough.
they're all doing it because
and they all paid the $79.99.
They all paid $79.99.
Plus applicable
They did
taxes.
not avail themselves of any nefarious websites, that you might go to in this situation because they believe in the American dream and consumerism and capitalism.
Okay.
And so they've got it on one screen, but they do recognize that, like, Daniel Cormier as a commentator, probably not as good as Mike and Jed. He's not a straight shooter like we are.
We know the rules.
We also do. We actually do know the criteria for scoring. Pennington coming out with a little zest, a little zeal for life.
She
early.
did that in the last round too, and then she.
She
head kicked her.
She hurt her.
Oh my gosh!
She hurt her.
Pennington pushed her back.
Pennington is.
Zellhuber and Rivovich, buckle up.
I think Peña's got her wits back about her, but that jawed her. Oh, and Peña just biting down and chucking that right hand.
Go!
Here's your fight of the year, Mike.
This is it.
It took us 3 minutes to warm up.
We have a new round of the year, and it took 30 seconds.
It's like me on the golf course. I need 15 holes, and then I'll start dialing it in. They needed 15 minutes. That was exciting.
Now we're back to our regularly scheduled program.
Look at what happens. Oh, here's the replay of that kick. I mean,
Bam.
It didn't quite land shin on, but it was a pretty cleanish landing head kick. Oh, Peña throwing one. Pennington getting it back.
Yeah, Pennington stopped throwing. She's going to get taken down again.
The altitude. It comes for us all, Mike. Oh, that was ugly. We both whiffed in cartoonish fashion. All right, Pennington, you came out. Do another head kick. Let's have some fun.
Pennington with a jab. Just missed the right hand.
Put some bone up there. See what happens.
Peña's breathing pretty heavy right now.
She was breathing a bit heavy on the stool. Didn't she say that she didn't come out here because I train at Colorado, so it's the same? I don't need to go to Utah. I feel like
you're either in shape or you're not.
Yeah, sure. How'd that work for Cain Velasquez, who's historically one of the most in shape people we've ever seen?
Rocky just like sitting back right now and throwing one shot is crazy to me. I can just like I can feel how frustrated.
Good rib roaster from Pennington there.
I can feel how frustrated Pennington's corner is right now.
Good little jab from Peña. Peña's jab it's super ugly, but it's wildly effective.
That was a good right hand from Rocky.
Right handing.
Go! She's got to go.
You got to follow that up with something. Yeah. Oh, good right hand from Peña in there.
Like if you want to leave here with the belt, you got to go.
Gotta go. There's a real world where you need a finish at this point in time.
There is especially in this city with these judges.
I would be confident.
Rocky dropped her! Get the hell out of here!
Pennington, you gotta jump on her!
Why are you not finishing her?
You gotta jump on her!
Why are you not finishing her? What the hell?
You can't be going for...
Oh!
You can't be
that's
going
no.
for a guillotine here.
This is...
Oh, and now Peña's on a single.
This is...
Peña's on a double. Oh, there's the guillotine, but Peña's going to clear the legs and get this finish.
Absolutely horrific fight IQ.
Pennington.
Wow.
You floored her. You did the thing, and then you
Man.
Oh, go for the... Oh, I thought she was going to go for the Hargoshi. Oh, look at that. Look at my girl. She's just out there. She can't be denied. Just relentless aggression.
It's going to be a 10-8 round, though.
I'm 100% giving this 10-8 round at this point.
She's on the ropes. What are you doing?
Pedal down, girl.
Insane.
Pedal down. You need this. You need this in a major way. I mean, Pennington.
Peña she definitely lost 2 and 3. There's no doubt about it.
Peña maybe doesn't even have the cobwebs clear. She is really not doing much right now. Ooh, I did not see that coming. That was fun.
Wild.
Look, a fun thing happened. That's terrific.
See, fight of the year.
Fight of the year.
Well, fight of the night.
Pennington bleeding freely out of the nose now, it appears. Oh, that was really close to landing that right again. It's that right hand because Pennington
even
drops
Rogan's
her left
saying the same thing.
awfully.
Like, what is happening?
Peña's left just drops so much.
Yeah,
Pennington can get that right down again. I mean, Peña should just surrender the round.
Oh!
She didn't care for that.
Is that 10-8?
Probably not per how judges actually score things. I would personally score it a 10-8. It is a defensible score for a 10-8. Usually judges do not because they're very conservative with them.
Bam!
I believe
that's a dead drop.
I believe that deserves a 10-8.
They're not going to give it to her, though. I'm scoring a 10-8.
I doubt
I'm going to do it.
I score based on how I want to score things, as we found out in the Jose Aldo fight. That's a 10-8 for me, Casey, for Raquel Pennington.
Yeah. It won't be a 10-8. I'm going to score a 10-8 just so we can, go by definition.
I think
it's 2-2.
I think at best one judge might score a 10-8.
Yeah.
Judges really want all 3 of the Ds. When you don't have to do that, but just they almost never score 10-8s appropriately in my mind. They did a really good job. I mean, the walnut is still there, but it's obviously gotten a little bigger and spread a little more out.
A little more chameleon-esque.
They got the compress on it. They pressed it out. All right. I mean,
it won't be a 10-8. That will not be a 10-8.
Scores
no doubt about
could be absolutely anywhere here. Yeah. Both women should really make an effort in this round.
Pennington especially. Because if Pennington gets taken down, this fight she's done.
Yeah, she is not going to win the fight if she gets taken down.
And her sitting back there doing nothing is going to get her taken down.
I mean, she just dropped her again. That was cool.
That would be a good thing to happen.
Oh, there's Tisha Pennington.
Yeah.
See her sitting on the cage side.
No desperation here for either woman. Good left hand from Pennington. She's got I'm stunned.
We're not doing a ton here. There's staying busy.
Pennington just throwing hard is working.
You just be mean. Just get grimy in there.
Peña is she's got nothing on her punches now.
Peña has certainly slowed down.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of output from her in really any regard.
Pennington is letting her stick around.
Oh, decent little combo there from Peña, though.
Yeah, you're just letting her stick around.
Just hanging around.
Yeah.
Hanging around. Alligator blood.
Terrific movie.
Elite.
John Malkovich. Legend. Joe Rogan.
Oh,
Gotta be
Peña with
not
a
training at
very,
altitude.
very loose effort to get inside
But Pennington,
for a clinch.
but Pennington is letting her off the hook.
The thing, Pennington can probably win in the clinch right now with Peña seemingly gassed.
That wouldn't be cool though.
It's not, but she has availed herself of the clinch at this point in time.
Oh, good right hand.
Good little right hand in there. Just get dog. Just get rugged.
The biggest watch party moment thus far is Raquel is in this fight.
Bet live odds have Pennington minus 195, which I would not feel confident in that. I would honestly
she's ahead in this round, but
I would honestly take a bet on Peña right now at those live odds, except for I'd wait because those odds are going to be worse at the end of this round.
In a shocking development, this has officially gone over 4.5.
Oh, it went over the 1.5. I cashed my pacifist parlay.
Well
Terrific. Done. I put a lot of units on it. It's like there's no way these 3 fights don't go for 1.5. I put like 8 units on it.
2 minutes to go for everything.
I mean, for the chance to get killed by Kayla Harrison, commit.
Ooh, oh!
There
she stunned her again.
Yeah, Peña back up. Peña didn't want that.
Peña firing back.
Oh, Peña's firing back. Dog. Just a dog in there.
Left hand.
Pennington on the hunt. Yeah. Pennington on the hunt now. Can she follow it up?
She's on the hunt to move forward and throw single shots.
Yeah. She's not mean enough, and Peña's just still just there. She's just going to fight you. Oh, good right from Peña.
Oh, man.
I mean, Pennington certainly looks to be in better shape here.
Oh, for sure. Peña's just so tough, man.
70 seconds. All to play for up here, really.
Yeah.
Pennington, I would say, is ahead this round, but this last minute, it's not ahead enough that you can't steal it with something.
Peña is going to have to hurt her to win this round. Pennington is like, I still don't understand.
She's not pedaling down. Oh, good little work. There we go.
It works when you go in there and you
just get inside. Oh, good right hand from Peña.
See, because you keep her in there. She's so friggin' tough.
Well, the queen is waiting. I now feel, after watching this fight, I believe the queen is who we thought she was. Peña just jabbing away to the end.
Pennington
still got some salt on those hands. Oh, good little left hook in there.
That was good from Pennington.
And down the stretch we go.
Go, Rocky, go.
Oh, and
we get a hug.
And they hug it out.
And now they're going to speak.
They're going the distance.
I think Rocky's still the champion.
Speed. I agree because I scored that round for Raquel Pennington, meaning I have this fight a draw. Yeah. She retains the belt in a draw.
Round 4, I scored it at my round 4 score is a 10-8 just because I just want that to be a thing.
I don't believe that will happen, and I suspect we're heading to Splitty City. And honestly, based on the general seems like public sentiment, the tweets we've seen and stuff, I think Rocky's going to win this Splitty. If I wasn't scoring round 4 at 10-8, I would have this as a Peña fight. But I have scored a draw.
Pennington parlay bettors are got to be feeling pretty sweaty right now. A lot of people feel like you got a gift with the Tisha one. I mean, I have to closely rewatch that fight, but I left that fight feeling like Carla won.
I thought Carla won, but I was not watching close enough to feel very confident. Hey, another Splitty coming our way as the judges take their sweet time.
Yeah. My little brother's trying to call me. I think he just forgets what I do for a living sometimes. Yet it's so funny.
Well, happens to us all, Mike.
Dana White is a good fight. Fist pumps. 50 G's.
I mean, at this point in time, probably.
I feel. Listen, I said it. I put it out there. People's pre-fight show. I said this would be the fight of the night.
You put that energy out there. You absolutely did. They are acting as if Julianna Pena is losing. Got to put my MMA decision score in. Is this the right score for y'all? Casey, I do have it as a draw.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I have it. Yep.
Buffman's in the cage. Come on, Peña. Let's cash these fantasy points. Let's give me them dollar bills.
Here we go.
Just don't do a draw because then we have to do this shit again.
Another splitty.
Oh,
Rocky wins.
If Saul put it for Peña, that's cooked.
By split decision, and yo, that is friggin' insane.
That is
a terrible decision.
That's
bad. That's
again,
bad.
It's not what I had, but I do think Peña won the first 3 rounds. And so if Pennington won the last 2 and you're not giving a 10-8.
Well, I cashed a Peña dog ticket, but
so now, Mike,
it's a bad card.
No, but here's the question now. Now that with a fight this close, does Peña say, let's run it back? I know it's a really close fight. Does she try and put off the Kayla Harrison monster by saying, really tight fight, let's run it back?
I think she calls out Shevchenko and Nunes right now.
I think she should try and run this back. I think this was a gift to her, and she should absolutely try and run this back.
Boy, the judges are going to be. This is toughy.
It's unfortunate.
That's so wild, man.
How happy do you think Damon Martin is right now? Is he the happiest?
Oh, let's see what he has to say. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, he's with me. I honestly think that's pretty bad.
I think it's pretty I don't think it's a robbery. I think it's fine. I think this is a very close fight. Look, Chicago, stand up. Bilal, Peña, we're just doing it now. Second city, no more, Mike.
This is split screen.
Oh, you loser.
I told you.
Oh, you loser. Are you kidding?
Wow.
Oh, you bum. Oh, I'm so proud of you. If you weren't watching, she called. But they have the double screen up. They've got Harrison backstage. She's ready. Joe's like, what do you think about fighting Kayla Harrison? What I'd really like is for Amanda Nunes to come out of retirement. Bum.
Wow. I'm very much looking forward to MMA decisions on this one.
I think it's going to be all over the place, honestly.
I think it's going to be like 80% Pennington.
Terrific.
I will say this, though. Raquel Pennington probably didn't deserve to win. She fought. Her fight IQ was horrific.
Look,
it was so bad.
You're not focusing on the important part here, Mike. If the just outcome happened, it's a draw and we run this back. So we got a resolution. Are we happy with it? Maybe we're not. But we're not doing this again.
After stealing
Plus,
a split decision.
We're going to have so much fun on the post show talking about just the transparent duck that is going on. All right, let's see.
Okay, so yeah, first 3 rounds.
Yeah, it was going to be this. Pennington clearly won the last 2.
So Derek
I think the first round is the swing round, and I'm okay with it. Again, I would like you to score round 4 a 10-8. I think it deserves it. But judges, if you don't have the dominance and the duration part of it, they're not going to do it, which is not how the rules are structured. You can, but they will never choose to do it almost ever. That's awesome. That's the best call out I've ever heard. What a winner.
My fantasy team could have 2 wins right now.
They could. That would have been big. Instead, Mike, I get a win. I get the bonus for a ranked opponent. I get a title fight bonus. Boom. I'm probably gonna get a fight of the night bonus. Boom. Oh, it's almost time though. It's almost time for the big dog. Let the big dog eat. Oh, what a just wonderful thing. That is the most transparent duck move I've ever seen. That is more transparent than what John's doing with Steve Hayes. And what I'd really like is for Amanda Nunes, who's been retired for well over a year, to get her ass back in the cage.
It's time.
It is. And hopefully this won't last that long. 60 seconds or less, baby. Let's go.
What a weird card. This is just
been a really
weird card.
When we talked about it in the preview show, people were a lot more down on this card than I was. I think they're feeling better about being down on it because it certainly hasn't been the most enjoyable watch you've ever had. There's some high moments. Some of the prelim stuff was pretty fun. The main card has been a tough hang. Shout out to Alexander Kaylee. But again, it's going to end in a dope way. One way or another. One of the funniest outcomes we've ever seen. Or the number 2 fighter of the year is going to deliver another highlight reel knockout.
Yeah. This is a very strange card. It really is just it's a weird one.
Hey, Professor Genki, I did still have a rat tail when I went to the Young Jeezy concert. Actually, maybe I'm not. It was pretty close in timeline. I have to think back to it.
All right, Alex Pereira needs to save my fantasy team.
I mean, if he gets a finish, he's going to get the bonus. He's going to get
I think if this card
ranked win.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Oh, y'all doubted me. AK, I'm actually Marcus. Oh, terrific.
Pereira by submission is plus 1,400. It was way higher.
Oh, this is a great time to tell my new gimmick that I've decided.
Yes.
I decided to unveil this after the fact because I thought about it after I recorded No Bets Barred. I don't know if you guys are on the TikTok, but my TikTok algo has kicked me a number of people who have realized that if you parlay 30 teams of minus 500 favorites, you can turn like $100 into 20 grand. But they've figured it out to do it in the way of if you make one minus 500 bet a day for a month, at the end of it, you can turn $100 into 20 grand or whatever. And I've decided I'm just going to do that with MMA and see how long. We take $100 and we bet one minus 500 favorite a card and see how long until it all goes kaput. Because it will. 30-team parlays don't hit. But we're starting that journey tonight with Alex Pereira. So I have a ton of exposure on him because I have him in the parlay with the Glory Kickboxing parlay. And now I have him in this. And Mike has him on his fantasy team. So
I have him on all the teams.
As much as I think it would be deeply funny if Khalil Rountree won, it would be better in almost every way for that to not happen.
So the only live bets I have on this fight is I have a bet on Pereira round 1 or round 2 at minus 115.
Kind of like that. Okay. I was looking around. My book didn't have any options for. I legitimately was looking for first 60 seconds because just like, what if they just come out and say YOLO? Because that's what should happen.
Rountree's shooting a double and tackling Pereira would literally be hilarious. Really fun tuning in and watching Mike sit on his phone.
Look, Mike's got work to do. He's out here grinding.
I have to tweet. I have to let people know what's happening.
Yeah. He's out here grinding.
Lighten up, Luke. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, also, you get to look at this. Who doesn't want to look at this? You know? You're lucky. You're looking at us. You weren't watching basically every fight that's happened in the last 2 hours.
Julianna W for an Aldo L was not a good trade. We need to Alex head kick KO to balance the scales.
Yeah. Aldo,
What's the weirdest thing that can happen in this fight? Because I kind of feel like it could happen. A DQ, like a double nut shot, like the Mitrione
just a
fight.
double knockout would be sick.
Oh my god. They know an Alex knockout coming. The idiots actually think Rountree has a chance. There are a lot of people that think Rountree has a chance here.
I liken this to, and I don't know what you call it. It's like the mid idiot meme or something. I don't know, but it's the graph. The parabola graph where it's like the idiot person says something, and then you go up and you get all the middle people like, actually, that's wrong, and then the genius says the same thing. It's like Alex Pereira is going to win. He's the best kickboxer. And then like all the smart people like, actually, it's more nuanced than that. And it's about the glory kickboxer, the glory killer. And it's the way they approach the game. It's actually like the genius like Alex Pereira is going to win. He's the best kickboxer in the world. I'm firmly in that camp. And I might be on the idiot side or the genius side. I don't know. But
God, that head kick KO from Pereira was so ridiculous.
Oh, I forgot the last 2 Utah main events have been head kick knockouts. Do we go 3 for 3? Head kick city, as somebody tried to claim this place to be. I think Rountree has a chance. He does. Like, he legitimately has a chance.
I poke for or no contest would be the perfect capper to this card. Can you imagine that shit, dude?
Oh, don't.
Oh my
we have
God.
A post show to do.
It would
I want us to be able to talk about things.
I mean, that'd be a pretty wild thing to talk about.
I mean,
Mike, remember when you said this would be a good card? It's been a very weird card.
We
just had a fight of the year contender for the women's bantamweight title.
It has been a meaningful card, and honestly, that matters to me. I know it doesn't matter to everybody, and I'm not saying it should. If you disagree and you're just in it for entertainment, that's totally cool. But for me, I would rather this, let's be honest, fairly boring for most part card of bouts that are significant than like an Apex card where there are a bunch of finishes, but they're all meaningless fights.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the challenger.
Ooh.
Okay.
Little Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Yep.
What a terrific film. Man, I might need to watch The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly tomorrow. Or Any Man With No Name.
It's got to be a remix. What's it remixing into?
Maybe he's coming out to...
just the whole time? I don't hate it.
I would be unreal. This would immediately be a pro Rountree couch.
Him sprinting out to this song would be...
I want him. Cooler. I want him in the Clint Eastwood, whatever you call that.
Yeah, the UFC wouldn't let him do it.
Why not? You can get a Venom branded one. I'm sure Venom makes. It's not a toga, but we're going to use the term
if he's
toga.
sticking with it. Didn't he this is that was like one of the big topics from Media Day. It was like he was going to have a...
What is the name of this song? I'm googling this up. Oh, it's just called the title from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But shout out to Ennio Morricone. He's the GOAT. I didn't realize this was just the title song to The Good.
There it is.
I mean, what a king. Rountree for days. Rountree round 1 KO. Book it. Book it. I love this. You might as well call it a night, Alex. That's it. It's over.
You know what? I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I can't do
it. He won the mental battle.
Like the dude on the Contender Series. Yeah, just not for me.
That was sick. I don't want to do it. I'm good.
I'm cool.
I mean, look, you're going to stare down a man who will get in a Mexican standoff to another guy, and you'll all be trying to find the grave with no name on it.
Armchair psychologist looking at Khalil Rountree right now. What do you see? Not that
unperturbed.
Really,
unperturbed. Does not seem like he is concerned or anything. And why would he be? He's the glory killer, Mike.
You know what his face tells me right now? Mario Bautista, I am not.
No, this is a man with honor. So if there's anything the good, the bad, and the ugly teaches you, it's actually don't fight with honor. It's really bad. But this is a man who fights with honor.
It also could be saying, I'm going to tackle this man.
I just don't think there's a chance.
It'd be so funny, though. It would be so funny if he did that.
Beef out, yeah.
But then just like let him right back up, and then we get back to
Look,
it.
you just gotta give him something to think about.
Yeah.
And yes, Bival, or however you pronounce that, the Dollars trilogy does hold up because old school Clint Eastwood westerns are all pretty sick. Unforgiven, unbelievable movie.
Even
Western's cool.
Gran Torino is a great movie.
Gran Torino.
I mean, look. Not
Give me the Outlaw Josie Wales. Sick film. Jed Cooper.
Unforgiven friggin' rules.
Unforgiven rocks. I watched a lot of westerns growing up. Ombre.
Khalil is like on another planet right now of calmness.
He's the glory killer. He's been here before. He's fought glory kickboxers. You know who Alex Pereira hasn't fought? The glory killer. Your move, Poetan. I really, really wish I had my boob shirt. It would be the best. But Chama nonetheless.
Chama.
And Pereira always has pretty sick, fun walkouts.
We were talking about this on the People's Pre-Fight Show. If Pereira goes out and wins this fight, doesn't matter who the opposition is, 4 wins in title fights in the last 11 months. First of all, has this ever been done before? 4 within...
Probably not.
Yeah, because we try to find
champions
them.
usually just aren't that active.
What does... Is this the most legendary 1-year stretch in UFC history? 4 championship wins in 4 main events. 4 if he
maybe has a really good case to it.
Yeah,
John's what was that, 11?
Pereira just tripped. That would have been like
the juju's. See, the juju's off.
Holy shnikes!
He's already shook. That's why he's tripping. He can't. He's too shook.
He's too focused.
I am legitimately concerned about Pereira fighting as much as he does. It doesn't work. You can't do that. And honestly, this is just the perfect Costanza of the UFC transparently picked this fight because he's not on Kalaev and they want Pereira to win. And so for their best laid plans to just get blown to smithereens feels like that could happen.
Here's another interesting question from People's Pre-Fight Show. Is it just horrific for Magomed Ankalaev if Khalil Rountree does win? Because they're going to run this right back. There's no way they're not going to run this right back.
I don't know, man.
Unless Pereira's just I'm not fighting for a year.
Well, that's the thing. If Pereira loses, he's going to get knocked out early. So I'm not sure they run it right back off that. That's a hard sell. You can do it, but it's a hard sell. If he gets iced in a minute.
Dude, after the year Pereira has given the UFC, he could get knocked out in 3 seconds and they'll give him a rematch if they want.
Maybe. I don't know. I think there's a real world that if Khalil wins, the UFC just says, F it. We've been keeping him from the belt. Let's just do it. It's fine. Because they can't. Look, Ankalaev still has to win. He's fighting Rockets. He's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to win, but.
And he's got to. And let's be honest, he's going to have to do it in some sort of exciting fashion. If he goes out and just grinds out a lackluster 30-27 or a 29-28, I still think he would have a tough time getting that fight.
Stephen C. correctly noted what I was trying to pull. John's 2011 was Shogun, Quentin Jackson, Lyoto, and then basically within a full year, also the Rashad title wins.
That's 13 months.
From March 2011 to April 2012.
So that's 13 months.
Yeah. Which is
close.
Probably, frankly, better than what Pereira has done. And I don't rate that as highly as other people do, and I still think that's probably a better run. Because that John's 2011 was that was the year where we're oh, this run is better than Shogun's 05 or whatever, the Grand Prix, which was the greatest year in MMA history. John's 2011 was that's probably better. But I mean, what he's doing is unprecedented. It's sick. And you can pick holes in it because you can always pick holes in stuff like this, but it's fun as hell. And I hope he continues to do so.
Doing the stare down, no blink thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He ain't shook.
That's cool, man.
Look, I've
The crowd is.
This is the fight he's wanted. He's as everyone does in the video games. I've beaten the minor bosses. I've beaten the henchmen. I get to the end of the level. You and me, Magneto. Let's go. This is him.
Cool.
This is him versus Shredder. Oh, that's fun as hell. That was sick. Like in the Tale of the Tape stuff, Khalil very clearly started his by looking across, so his Tale of the Tape sees him looking at Pereira. That was sick, Khalil. What a win!
Well played.
I've never seen anyone do that before. That's awesome.
They probably asked Alex to do it, and he's just like, no.
Alex is moving more than I anticipated, and he's not just standing.
All right.
I really need you to win for my financial well-being. Not well-being. I'd be fine without it, but it'd be monetarily better. But it would be so freaking funny if Khalil's our champion.
This would be a terrific betting night. Like still an actual terrific betting night.
Oh, I'd be doing amazing.
If Pereira gets a knockout in the first 2 rounds, it would have been a friggin' outstanding betting night if Aldo got that decision.
He should have known. Salt Lake City, they don't know ball. Man, I'm gonna take like 3% credit for Khalil getting this fight because I was really pro Khalil fighting Pereira.
You and New York Rick.
I was like, hey, we should do this. It'd be really fun. This is a glory killer. Let's go.
But to be fair, the first person I'm going to give him the first person to ever put this fight on anybody's radar was AK.
He knows ball. AK certified ball knower. All you chumps who thought Bautista won that, you're not ball knowers.
Right after UFC 299, on to the next one. 287, excuse me. When Pereira got knocked out by Izzy, and Dana said, I think he's moving to 205, AK was like, let's just give him Khalil Rountree. Here it comes, it's time.
It really made a lot of sense when he was moving to 205 to do it. But instead, we get it now.
Now
we got it.
For even all the marbles.
With bells and whistles. It's just got to be boring to stand that long staring at somebody, man.
Yeah.
He just hadn't moved. Khalil hadn't moved.
We got a Conor McGregor tweet. Holy smokes.
Cracking fight. KO guaranteed.
Is he watching BKFC right now?
Maybe
he's watching an old BKFC card from like 4 years ago.
KO guaranteed.
5-1 is an underdog. This is
kind of like the white shorts.
This. Yeah, I do too.
Kind of like them. Let's go wheel kick KO for Alex.
Are we gonna seed the secret move?
Just Hadouken right out of the gate.
Double or nothing on our $5 thing. Will we see the secret move? Because we'll know when we see it.
Not double or nothing. Sure.
Okay. I mean, it's got to be.
I'm not scared to die. I'll fly close to the sun.
Okay. Is this a yes or no?
This is a yes.
Okay.
I accept.
See it. Okay, so we're gonna see it. So you're saying yes.
I'm saying we're gonna see the secret move.
Okay.
Let's just see it immediately. It's gonna be a
so good.
I gotta see if it presents itself. He's gonna come out and do it. Like a spinning like switch kick or some nonsense.
Oh my god. Are you ready for this, Shiloh? You ready for this main event? It's like, sure.
Khalil Rountree fighting for an undisputed light heavyweight title. Touch gloves, the respect.
He will be.
He's just
he will be
so
the lowest,
large.
He will be the lowest ranked UFC champion of all time.
I back-checked Mike Bond on that. Shout out to Mike Bond because I was like, Mike Bond, one of the best in the business in that regard. I was like, that can't be right. That's right. Let's go, baby. You're just the largest person alive. He's so big. It doesn't make any sense. That's Hoist Gracie behind him. That was Hoist Gracie in the crowd. Oh, the secret move.
That was
Pereira had a front kick to the face, and Khalil caught him.
Oh, left hand
Pereira
from Khalil.
is a very large person. Khalil is small compared to him, and Khalil ain't a small man. Light kick. Khalil throwing heat early, which is what he needs to do.
Yep, this is what he promised.
Don't blink. fight with honor. Size discrepancy is pronounced. Pereira just has such a good inherent understanding of range immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was
Khalil.
That was a hair's breadth away from being saucy. Edge of our seat stuff here.
I know. This is...
Pereira hasn't gone for the low kicks, which I really thought he would just be chopping the leg out.
Pereira shorts are freaking cool, by the way.
Yeah, the customs are pretty tight.
The Fruity Pebble style.
Oh, there's that calf kick.
Man. That is so nasty.
Oh,
Khalil
good left hand.
The left hand.
From the glory killer himself. Pereira went for the head kick. He wants it.
Coming. Oh my God. This is intense, man.
I mean, that is why this fight is fun. Is even if nothing's happening, at any moment it could all just go cataclysmic. Oh, good right hand from the champ. Good right hand from the champ.
Khalil coming through.
For all those of you who said that the secret move was a takedown, that appears to not be the case.
Yep.
There's the calf kick again.
Yeah, there will be no takedown attempts here.
Even when he caught the leg, he didn't really pretend to go for it.
He just dragged him and was
He's
like,
okay. Ooh, man, Pereira's so good at that range. Just slipping back, hand blocking. Also, Khalil tighten things up a little bit.
Some good footwork.
In my breakdown of this fight, I really thought Khalil needed to be the one coming forward, and he is currently not, and I think that this is very bad for him.
Yeah.
Pereira is he's good in anywhere you're fighting him, but he's much better if he gets to be the one dictating what's happening, and then maybe, head kick. And then
he's starting to see things coming.
Concern for Khalil is at range, he doesn't have any weapons that can compete with Pereira's kicks. So he's got to get inside. But to get inside, you have to walk into the danger zone. Danger zone.
Once Pereira even just hits you with a jab, you're just like, damn.
Man, Khalil's fast. It's fun.
Yeah, he is quick. Khalil is busted up in the nose area, I believe.
I mean, Pereira really is flashing that high kick a good amount.
Yeah.
He's good. Keeps the rear hand up high to block.
Oh, good left hand from Khalil.
Way to go, Dean. Dean saying what I thought. I think Khalil needs to get Pereira backing up.
Was that the attempted secret move?
I don't know. But this is the issue. When he's the one backing up, Pereira can just exit out. And so when you're throwing these long, powerful combinations, Pereira can just retreat. If you don't have him locked out, he has so many ways to get away from you.
I don't think he connected with anything.
He didn't, because Pereira's long enough and he's so good at range and timing. You got to remove avenues for defense from him by being the one to back him up. That left hook found the home, though.
That was nice.
Had to throw 3 punches to get her there. Pereira's just... he's throwing for the heat.
Pereira just missed the left hook.
Pereira's just walking him down now.
Yeah.
Coming forward, doing the chama stomp.
There's that low kick again.
Pop that calf kick in there.
Oh, Pereira starting to get him to bite a little bit.
Throwing some more feints out there. I think Khalil needs some more feints of his own.
Let's see. Can Pereira finish with a big moment?
Pereira might want to just look for a body kick right here. All right, good round.
All right. That was
fun, tense. Very tense round.
That was a very tense round. Yep.
How do you score it, Mike?
I don't know. That is probably like a 10-10.
That's the thing is I would be comfortable since the rules really don't allow for that. I'll give it 10-9 Pereira.
Yeah.
enough calf kicks.
Yeah,
Thought
I
he
think that was
running.
the difference.
But it's neither man landed anything major, but you get the cut. It looks like Khalil's got a little cut on the bridge of the nose. The calf kick's doing some damage. See how it goes.
Yeah, it was like a tale of two rounds because Rountree was aggressive. He was moving forward early, maybe in like the first 2 minutes, and then everything changed.
I don't think either man can feel really confident, like, oh, that round's in the book.
No.
But not that they're playing to win rounds, if we're being honest. It's not how they're approaching this fight, I don't think.
All right. Khalil wasn't really connecting. He did early.
Look at Hoist Gracie just being there.
Yeah.
The man who started it all.
Round 2.
This is where I have the KO happening. Thought if we get to the end of it, might feel out a little more. That's the other thing. If Khalil's not going to be the one getting Pereira backing up, he needs to be throwing in big combinations because the first 2 aren't going to get home. 3, 4, 5 might start.
Are you surprised Khalil's not kicking more?
I thought he'd be going for body kick. He's got a really nice body kick.
Yeah,
but maybe just that he doesn't want to do it on the open stance. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not kicking more.
But yeah. But he's never much. He doesn't do a lot of leg kicks. He's got a great body kick. And maybe he's waiting. Maybe the secret move is I wait. Ooh, good right hook from Khalil there. Nice. Kind of tossed the leg across and popped him with it. But again, Pereira's winning the footwork battle right now.
Maybe the secret move is no secret move at all.
Maybe the secret move is the friends we made along the way, Mike.
Media scores on Twitter all over the place.
It was a pretty good little right hand from Pereira right there. Pereira's good right hand, good left hook. That left hook was good.
He wobbled. He definitely got his attention.
Pereira's finding the way to put the left in, just over the top of Khalil's right hand.
Landed the leg kick again.
As he starts doing that, then Khalil's just. That's where I wrote my breakdowns. Like Khalil has to make something happen early because the leg kicks are they're going to neuter you.
Yeah, you can already see that right leg is not moving tremendously right now.
Compromises your movement. He'll beat you one way or the other.
Pereira's just so cool in there, man. It's crazy.
He's been fighting for a long time.
You can watch all the tape you want on him, but it's just the same thing.
Oh man. Oh. Ooh.
Khalil's throwing, he just can't get there.
You can already see a little bit. The pace is still there. A little bit of the pop is off Khalil.
Oh,
so that doesn't happen. You're going to lose power as the rounds go on. So why I said I wanted him to come out in just 60 seconds or less. Just figure things out. Good check from Khalil that time. Ooh, mix a jab to the body. Haven't seen that.
I still am very surprised Khalil's not kicking at all.
He's waiting. It's the secret move, Mike.
I like that little
stepping
right hook.
Hook.
The ear. Very nice.
Another calf kick for the champion.
155 here. This is kind of the fight that our own Casey Leiden said. Maybe you expect this.
Pereira put such quiet pressure on you.
Yeah,
just being in your space with the threat of catastrophic consequences.
He just lulls you into this false sense of security.
He's just stressful. He's just stressfully in your face right now. Oh, good jab. Khalil's starting to look a little wild at times.
Did he slip? Was that a slip?
I don't know, man. I mean, he looks clean, so I guess not.
He looks fine.
Alex threw a head kick, missed, and as he turned, Khalil stepped in with a hook that sat him down. Pereira seems okay. if he got hurt, he shook it off very quickly.
DC saying he hurt him, which means he didn't. So
yeah, if he got hurt, Pereira shook it off very quickly.
Yeah,
but
he looks totally.
He got jawed. He at least
got hit.
He caught one.
That was the cleanest shot Khalil has landed the entire fight.
That was almost fun. That was almost real saucy.
I still don't know if this is enough to win the round, though. It's just, you don't know.
The judges, I mean, again, it doesn't matter. We're not going to the cards. We're not going to the cards. We say it enough. We're not going to the cards. Oh, good. That was like his 5th punch in the combination, and the left hook finally gets home.
Very nice from Khalil. I was going backwards again.
Look at Khalil just trying to punch his way back into it despite giving ground relentlessly. Hard to fight backwards, man. Really hard to fight moving back. Oh, good right hook or right hand from the champ. Oh,
head kick from Rountree. And Pereira eats it.
How did Pereira eat that?
Wow.
Out of nowhere, the first kick he threw. Look at this. I want to see how hard he is. I mean, that's a right hook that sits him down. It pops him. But he didn't catch it all the way clean, not the extension of the punch.
That's a Rountree
And he gets up. I mean, that's a Rountree round.
Honestly, the head kick is...
He ate that. That is a clean shin ducking in. Pereira ducked his head into a shin and is okay. Yeah. Khalil might be cooked if that's not going to even hurt him. But yeah, 10-9 Rountree.
Yep.
So I have it 19-19. It could be 2018 Rountree. Like I don't think that would be a wrong scorecard.
We'll see. Kind of all over the place.
Yeah, could be. I
have it 19s.
I have it 19s, but if you have a 2019, ain't no issue with that.
Is that the MMA decisions right there?
This is the MMA decisions for Pennington.
100. Wow.
It is a healthy majority for
Pennington. Everybody. Except you, because you scored it a draw.
Because I'm a genius. You're right. It is everybody except for the smartest man in the sport.
Not one.
Wow.
Not one person
we might be getting a robbery review for that. Jeez. And Pereira back on the hunt. 49, 48, 47. I mean, they should be. He just won a round off the champ. It's more than Yuri Prochazka's ever done. And I love Yuri. My large... Oh, good left from Khalil. Pereira got real lazy in there.
Yeah, he is.
Pereira's eating some big shots from Khalil.
Wow.
And now he's backing up. I mean, Khalil got some respect now.
See what happens when you throw kicks?
I didn't think
that body kick
I didn't think we'd be in round freaking 3 here.
I know.
But the glory killer, this is what he does. Oh, that was a fun little
rib
roaster
from Khalil Rountree.
I mean, Khalil is growing in confidence.
Oh yeah. Pereira's just he's slowed Pereira down.
Pereira is definitely not as active with his attack. Oh, a little head kick.
Oh,
good jab.
The left. Oh, that was nice.
Pereira keeps backing him up.
Pereira the -160 favorite, which is a good sign for Rountree.
That's terrific for Rountree. Those odds have moved substantially.
That was a little sneaky body shot.
Well, it's a little jab, sort of to the chest almost. I mean, Khalil going back to the body. Love that for him.
Pereira is just so good at stalking. This is kind of bizarre. I mean, he's not gonna sit there and just throw 100 strikes around.
Good right hand. Good jab.
There we go.
And then Khalil fights him back. Khalil's now starting to understand that when he is back to the fence, he needs to throw and get some relief. He can't just sit all the way
Pereira's
back.
giving him the chance to do it too.
Yes. Khalil bleeding more than I think I would have thought.
Yeah.
But the jab from Pereira must be chewing him up. Another low kick. Not that many calf kicks from the champ. Goes back to it.
He's got 12, but that's
it's not that much when we're in
not
round
for
3.
him. Yeah. Halfway
and they
through
haven't
round
really
3.
been checked, so like he could keep doing this. There he goes. Oh, good body work from
Very nice
from the
Rountree.
challenger, though. Rogan is saying that Khalil's having some tenderness on the leg. I can't quite see it.
Oh, he tried the leg.
Oh, and it's just a sharp jab from Pereira. Pereira really is trying to set up the head kick with the low kicks.
Yeah.
But
The times he's finding himself in the most trouble in this fight is when he's throwing the high kick.
But he's going over Rountree's head.
I know that. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Oh, his jab is finding a home.
Just keep throwing the leg kick.
Again, would really like to see more kicks from Khalil here.
Pereira's ability to wear damage is unreal.
Unbelievably good at fighting.
90 seconds.
All right, Khalil, it's time for the secret move. Rolling Thunder. That kick did not have a lot of zip behind it for Khalil.
Pereira, I mean, Pereira's lost a little. I mean, he's still Pereira, but
Pereira's closing with the jab now a little more.
Oh, the left hook snuck in there.
Khalil looks less comfortable now. This space. He is throwing a lot more when Pereira's on him to get him off.
Under a minute. Here in round 3. Didn't
body
think
kick.
we'd be here.
Stepping knee.
Oh.
Khalil is giving a lot of ground quickly.
Oh, that jab was
beautiful.
Is starting.
I think the jab's starting to bust him up because Khalil is giving a lot of ground quickly. He is retreating.
He's getting battered.
that kick is starting to hurt him now.
It's good.
Pereira's got him against the fence.
Got a chance here.
I mean, this is Pereira had freaking easy against the fence hurt, and then that's where he got killed. So, but Khalil is now giving that ground and then punching his way off. Oh, and that kick just had nothing on it.
Yeah, maybe that's a secret move.
I think Khalil might be a little tired, wearing a little damage. Good right hand from the champ. Good left hook. He's starting to get.
Oh, big knee!
Big knee!
One! Oh, Rountree is.
I think Khalil's starting to wear it a little.
Yeah, he
needs a second win. The challenger needs a second win.
He is in a bad way.
10,
that's Pereira.
10-9 Pereira.
Certainly.
So I've got it 29-28.
Man, what a round from Pereira.
I think halfway
the last
through
2 minutes of that round.
I think halfway through, either Khalil got hit by something or the accumulation started to affect him, or he just started to feel tired. Yeah. Because you saw him, he was no longer punching to counter. He was punching to get off the fence. Like, oh, I'm back here. I need to throw this to get you out. And it's not a great sign, but he's still very viable. Could be up 29-28 right now.
What does Khalil do right now? Does he come out just first 60 seconds swinging for the fences, or do you think he continues doing what he's been doing?
I suspect he continues. If I'm in his corner, you gotta take the initiative. You have to be the one coming forward.
Yeah.
Put him on his heels.
This is your zombie Max Holloway moment.
Yeah,
just go.
You can't keep fighting this way. If you keep giving ground, it's really tough to fight like this.
Round 4.
Never would have guessed that.
It's a good fight, though.
Terrific fight. It's really fun. Maybe taking the fight of the night honors from the co-main. Khalil throwing a couple low kicks. I need those fight of the night honors for my fantasy team. So,
I mean,
good snappy jab. And a good right hand from Poatan. I'm seeing a lot of scorecards kind of all over the place per the broadcast. Incredible fighting, Conor McGregor. Shouts to you.
I wonder if Conor just tweeted the word jab right now, if he would just immediately go up on the screen.
Probably.
Do it, Conor. Do it.
Conor, we know you're watching this broadcast because, of course, you are. Do it for the fans.
He's got 2 screens.
What we need to do is we need to get an overlay of us that fans can put on. Yeah.
That low kick again.
Low kick's starting to add up. Oh, Pereira's really starting to mix that snapping front kick too to the body, and that's just mean.
He's not throwing the high kick either.
There's
that jab.
Oh, that jab backed him up. He didn't care for that one.
Yeah, they just keep jabbing and low kicking. Do nothing else. Do nothing else at this point.
Another jab just pops him in the face. Yeah, Khalil is starting to wear some damage in a major way.
Hey, look, his right side of his face looks like he got hit with a sledgehammer.
It's a little lumpy.
All right, Khalil lands a jab just Pereira's ability to take a shot and have it seem like nothing is wild.
I genuinely thought that, like, if you told me Khalil's going to land the head kick he lands with Pereira ducking in, I'm like, Khalil's won the fight.
It's over.
Khalil is in trouble. But this is like where he can be dangerous if he can find the shot. But that was a Pereira's right hand is just drilling him.
What a knee!
God, it's just chewing him up.
Oh my God.
This is a heavy bag right now.
Pereira's gloves.
That sequence was disgusting from Pereira. His eye is messed up now. Khalil's Khalil's right eye is busted. Oh, Khalil, this fight's going to be done. Win or lose this fight's over this round. I think Khalil's right eye is legitimately cooked. And Pereira is thumping him. And credit to Khalil, he is still trying to tough through this, but he's found that dipping shift. He's hurt. Oh, this might be it.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, this might be it. You got to just sit down and fire one.
Mark,
just a snapping.
Stop the fight, Mark.
Oh, look at Khalil's trying. Khalil's trying desperately. You got to respect the heart. Honestly, this is where if I'm Khalil's corner, I'm the protect your fighter. I don't think Mark Goddard should step in yet.
There's a
lot of blood on him.
Dude, that eye is so bad.
I believe his eye is absolutely done and will not be allowed to go out to a fifth round if he can survive. That shift right from Pereira, his duck pop is just bloodying him up.
I thought his eyelid was like off of his eye.
I believe there is a significant cut on his right eye. Look at him throwing back. This is it, Khalil. You have 60 seconds. You got to stand and deliver.
Oh, this is so brutal.
Yeah, corner, you can stop this in any time.
I think Pereira actually has a soul right now.
You don't? Nasty. I think Pereira's thinking about Izzy, and this is the finish. Got to be the finish. Find that knee. Put an elbow on him. Put an elbow right here. Knee. That's it.
Right,
that's it.
Goddard,
call it off, man.
Khalil's still throwing.
He's trying. We'll call it off. We're done here.
God!
He can't even stand. This is a bludgeoning. Goddard, do you need a? That was mean.
Insane round.
Goddard, that man is gonna pee blood for a week, and it's your fault.
Oh my God.
That was so brutal. I'm holding my stomach in sympathy for him.
Holy
my God.
shit, dude. Pereira, if you're not watching this, Khalil Rountree's entire body is covered in blood.
Yeah, and his entire soul vacated it after Pereira drilled a pair of rib roasters. That hurts.
Dude, Alex Pereira just... Look, that eye is so bad.
As soon as... Because you could kind of see it clearly cut on the eyelid. Like, okay, this fight's done at the end of the round. That was ruthless.
That was, look, the knockouts, all that, scary shit. That might have been the scariest round of Alex Pereira's career right there. Round 4 in Salt Lake City, high
disgusting.
Elevation, just kept landing monster shots all over the place.
Congratulations, you got fantasy points.
And I'm getting a performance bonus.
You get a performance bonus, you get a main event, you get a ranked win.
I might get
You get
fight of the night and performance.
You could get fight of the night. It's possible, actually, totally possible. The only thing we don't give you any bonus points for getting. You get the finish bonus, but you don't get fourth round TKO. Doesn't get any additionals because it's not first or second, but close to a max bet there for you. Well done.
Oh my
Look, that uppercut's
God.
mean, but that ain't. This is the one.
The rib roasters.
The pair to the body is the
Yeah.
nastiest shit I've ever seen.
Oh,
Like,
man. Oh, my God.
The thing is, he steps off on the
God.
line too. Like, he steps to the side, and that is right in the sweet spot.
Holy
It is
shit.
brutal. That is a full-blooded.
That's a Bubba O'Reilly moment right there. That combination.
That's as hard as Poatan can punch right to the friggin' liver. That is brutal.
Look at his
I told
dude.
you that eye was done. They
Yeah.
were never letting him come out.
I'll tell you what, man.
Chama. Hey, and the first of the 30 bets to 20K hits. Huzzah! Plus the glory parlay nails it.
Crowd
Boom.
on their feet. Khalil Rountree's stock rose tremendously today.
Absolutely. It was fun as hell. Good for him.
Wow. I just want to see that replay over and over again.
I don't ever want to see that replay again.
Oh, man. Two big, gigantic body shots, then the uppercut from hell.
I mean, I have a more lax stance. I think Goddard probably should have stepped in before we got the killing blows.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it needed to be that much sooner, but at the point where Khalil had really just retreated to full-on desperation, I think you could save the man some. Particularly because he could probably look at that eye and be like, this is done.
I think when a fighter can't, like, walk normally.
When they're being held up by the fence.
Yeah, that's usually a bad sign.
Close to
when Daniel Zellhuber ran into the cage and fell over, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's enough. Oh, man.
Your current frontrunner, though he won't remain, fighter of the year. Shouts to Steven with the early stoppage call. Early stoppage. You bloodthirsty SOB.
Just so well done. Just early stoppage, but no LOL, no face, no emoji. Well done.
No sold it.
What a year this man's had.
Call out Tommy Aspinall. Let's do the thing. I mean, I'd rather you fight Magomed, but no one else wants that. It's me. I'm alone in the island of Magomed.
Hey, Khalil, let's run it back. You gave me
Sick.
hell. I could do it better.
I'll tune in.
Sure, I'll watch it.
What this tells me is AK and I were right all along in wanting this fight to happen.
Yep. We're the only two they were giving credit to, not that other guy.
Nope. Don't know who he is.
I don't know either. Are they going to interview Khalil Rountree?
I hope not.
He's still in the cage.
He's concussed and battered.
One eye.
His one eye. I mean,
you can just see, like, every shot he's landing, like, skin from his eye is just falling apart. Bam. I wonder what the cards looked like before that. I wonder if they already posted.
we can go check.
Let's see. Let's check good old UFC news.
Dude, that first one to the body is it's so mean.
Oh, they just posted the Peña Pennington cards.
It's
so
so
that's not
mean.
a good sign. Jesus. Oh, Joe Rogan asking the question. I hope he says, like, I'm going to take some time off, you know?
I would really, really like him to not fight until next summer. At the absolute earliest.
All right. If Jones and or Stipe retire in November, give us Aspinall versus Pereira in December.
I mean, I'll watch it and it'll be fun.
I want Ankalaev, man.
Look,
Connor's doing Poatan versus Bones.
I think
Do we have to listen to Dana just say, like, we're not doing that fight?
I mean, Poatan versus Bones is the biggest fight the promotion can make that doesn't involve Connor.
This division is great.
So he's not going to go back to middleweight because he said Strickland's a training partner. I don't want to get in his way. Also, you don't want to cut actual 50 full pounds. Makes sense.
Pereira, like everything Pereira has done has been perfect. And he needs to just keep doing that.
He's an elite champion, an elite professional.
If that opportunity comes along, if for some reason Stipe can't make it and they call John, John's not going to fight Tom more than likely. Yeah. They're going to call Pereira.
John is just desperately hoping Tom's like, I tore my ACL.
Oh, no. Are the gloves coming? Is he going to retire?
I can't believe he'll retire. Not after that. He's a man of honor is what he is, though.
Was that the most... You hate saying, like, this guy took so much damage. It was impressive. But was that just like the most insane thing you've ever seen? Is that crazier than Max Holloway just thumping up Calvin Kattar?
No. But it was deeply impressive.
Yeah.
A lot of respect for it.
Yeah. I love how Khalil Rountree is still so incredibly...
Oh! I almost puked on your couch, dude. Oh, my God. I don't know what that is, but that's the grossest shit I've ever seen. And shout out to Khalil for covering...
Oh, no, dude.
Oh, my God. That's a blood booger. He just had a giant blood booger hang from his face. And Khalil, the professional that he is, talked to Joe and just covered it up from the camera until they could clear it. Oh, my God. That was disgusting.
Khalil's the hero.
Dude. You know what? And you know why, Mike? Because he's an honorable man.
He did what he said he was going to do.
He's a man of dignity,
you know who didn't get valor,
and decorum.
You know who didn't get a standing ovation? Mario Bautista.
You know who made fans? You know who people now are interested in him and love him? That dude. You know who they don't? I don't even know that guy's name. He's a coward, and we don't respect those here. And look, I told you, the main event was going to deliver. We're going to have a fun time. And it is. Look at Glover. Glover just living his best life. Glover got to be the champion, and now he just gets to hang out, not have to fight people, do that anymore. Vibe. It's the best. Shouts to Glover.
Shouts to Glover. Unreal.
Oh, the blood booger was disgusting.
Yeah, man. I just had a great training camp. I gave it my all. Dreams can't come true. That thing was hanging down to the floor, dude.
It was gnarly.
That was like Big Daddy when he was spitting the ketchup wad.
Yeah,
trying
honestly.
To pull it back up.
Oh, God. That was grotesque.
Wow. Well, weird card.
It was weird.
Weird fight, even in the main event in some respects, but awesome fight.
It's a dope ending.
What a finish. Khalil Rountree is not a human being. I think it's improving that Alex Pereira is not really a human being.
Look at this slate of action.
We got Roy Valtara next week, great main event. Fluffy Pereira, great main event. The main event, Topuria Holloway, which will be back here for 2 p.m. Eastern main card. It just looks so good. It looks so good.
It's delicious.
And then we go to Edmonton for Brandon Moreno, Amir Albazi, and Rose Namajunas versus Aaron Blanchfield.
What more could you ask for? Brandon Moreno in Edmonton? Match made in heaven. That's a peanut butter chocolate of fighter and venue.
Yes. We are... Guys, don't go anywhere. We have a lot of shit coming your way. We have the post-fight press conference coming up live. You'll hear from Dana White, the new champion, Julianna Pena. You'll hear from Alex Pereira. I don't think you'll hear from Khalil Rountree.
I strongly suspect you will not hear from Khalil Rountree.
I truly hope we don't.
Probably hear Raquel Pennington.
Was the blood booger the secret move?
Ooh, if so, I win $0 because we doubled or nothing.
I don't think that's a secret move.
I doubt it was. I mean, what if it is though? What if he comes back and tells us, like, yeah, actually, that was the move.
But
that's the grossest.
So, guys, enjoy that. We'll hear from the tastemakers and we'll hear from Dana, and we'll be back after that for the post-fight show, and then hopefully for UFC 308, we'll be in Command Center 4.0 in the daylight, and it'll be fantastic. Thank you all very much for going through this entire thing with us, from the Joaquin Buckley crazy knockout in round 3 all the way to
entirely forgot that happened.
Yeah, to Alex Pereira just thumping up Poor Khalil Rountree, who is tougher than a $2 steak. For Jed Meshew, I am Mike Heck. More reactions coming up later on. Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.